people? What is going on? Welcome to
What's
the Top
good?
Podcast. My name is Peter. I'm an Arsenal FC fan. I'm joined by Oscar, a Chelsea fan.
Hey, look, another game week. December is slow and laboured. It's slow and laboured, guys, but we're getting through it, man. Up the Chelsea. What are you lot saying?
Another game week indeed. I'm joined by Robinho, a Manchester United fan.
Another Monday, another watch along, another 90 minutes of annoyance. This is the third one in a row of Manchester United playing on Monday Night Football, and I'm absolutely tired of it. But it should have been 1-0 right there, but they fluffed it once again. Anyways, we go.
It is just another manic Monday for Manchester United. Before we get into the spoils of it all, any surprise or highlight of the week? Did anybody have anything that they want to talk about? I could talk briefly whilst you guys think of one. I was in Bruges in midweek. Bruges away was a fantastic day. It was a great day at the office. Good trip. Good city, pretty city, nice city to go look at. I do think it's kind of giving me like medieval vibes. I do wonder, like, when it's not Christmas market time, what it really looks like. But it looked really pretty, like, with everything, with all the Christmas and all the glamour.
Bruges is described as Amsterdam minus the glitz and glam. It's just bare rivers and all.
Well, it was a lovely city, man. People were lovely. The police, the authorities, they were amazing. They were just like happy to see us. They were really nice. They were really friendly. And I was shocked by that.
Yeah, well, Pete, you with the feds, yeah?
No, well, I know a couple, but what I'm saying is, like, whenever I go European away, it's always a tasty adventure. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's always a tasty adventure. But this time round, they were absolutely like brilliant. And I think because I think they just like the fact that, you know, they're in the Champions League, they're getting a few big teams come to them. I think Barcelona went there not long ago. Was it Barca or was it Real Madrid? One of them went there recently.
Real Madrid.
You know, was it Madrid? Okay, yeah. So you know, one of them went there recently, and you know they had a good time. So I guess they're just here for the moment. They're not doing great in the Champions League, so it was a case of like, let's enjoy it while we're here.
They can still qualify for the playoffs. It's not guaranteed. They need to put out like a little bag. Yeah, they're on like 6 points.
Okay,
so
6. Good grief. Oscar, before we continue on, I think there is somebody who wants to come forward. And that man is Hey, what's going on, brother?
Wagwan, cuz.
Yes, man. What's happening?
Hey, listen, today's been a bit meh. Man,
he doesn't want to say a
little bit
word.
of gut cleansing still.
A little what?
Gut cleanse.
I can't even hear it.
I can't hear that.
Cleaning my guts.
Oh, there
out,
we go.
Bro.
Oh,
hello.
Yo.
You what?
Hello.
a little detox, cuz. It's been a bit sticky, man.
Man's on that juice fast, yeah?
Yeah.
Man's been on the
I'm good, man. It's been a good weekend. Watched some NFL. Bit of wrestling was a bit of a
Of course, Cena's last match.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
how was that? I didn't see it. How was it? I saw him tap out.
Emotional.
That ending was a bit.
Really?
I didn't really like it. Still, I won't lie.
Okay.
I thought it was perfect. I thought it was perfect.
No, do you know what it is? Yeah, it's the smile that just like, no, please.
He's at peace. A man's at peace. Surely, like, I don't believe it ends this way. Surely it doesn't end this way, does it? Does it actually?
Bro. That's how it ended, bro.
On Saturday Night Live against Gunter.
Yeah.
It's over, man. It's over.
Man, he is the biggest. Have you seen the last 24 hours of his?
Oh, mate,
people are attacking him,
brother. Him going to the coach, bruv. He was getting booed out of Washington.
Was the coach there? Yeah.
No, trust me. He's the biggest in the world right now.
Jonathan Coachman.
No, Gunter.
You're lost.
I heard you say the coach. You lot said the coach.
So his coach is parked outside the arena, so he's going to his coach.
Oh, you mean the coach as in like a vehicle? I thought you meant like Jonathan Coachman.
Man's RV parked outside and he's getting booed out the city, bro.
Wow. Okay, well, you know, wrestling is back. Well, it never left. Yeah, fair enough, man.
Hey, that Obafemi is a unit, though. Hey, is it Obafemi?
Obafemi, the ruler.
Unit, blood.
Looks gargantuan for sure.
Do you know what? Like, he was whooping Cody Rhodes. Like he was like he was in trouble.
They should have been in the same ring, bruv.
Imagine. Any other highlights or surprise of the week? I had a surprise and it's gone.
I was in Manchester.
My highlight
this
is not that guy.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
Oh.
Your highlights.
You said it was your highlights, though.
Bruh, it was a mess.
I discovered something. You know, when you discover something during the week, you're like, oh, I gotta save that one for the pod. It's gone. It's gone. Anyway.
Yeah, I was up in Manchester doing a little reunion.
Are you not at Old Trafford?
No.
Why
Work
not
won't allow that. Work won't allow that.
Work won't allow that. All right. Is there anything else? Anything else before we crack on with the show? Get into the comment section.
Some silky goals this week. I won't lie, bro.
Yeah. Some decent goals. Some decent goals.
Some silky goals midweek as well, blood.
Let's get into the football. Baraka says, shout out to the 3-point collectors.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Nat, who's letting us know AFCON starts on Sunday. Yeah, it's coming, man. It's on its way. Shout out to David, who says, big up Top 4 podcast. Hope everyone had a weekend on the weekend. He got 52 points on fantasy. What did your teams get in FPL?
66. Are you dumb? I had a sensational week.
Wait. You think 66 is sensational?
I had a sensational week, bro. I know it's not 100, but for me personally, that was a sensational week, mate.
What did I get? Let's have a.
I only had 45. I had a stinker.
I got 54 points.
Captain the wrong guy. I captain Voldemort though.
Yeah, that's a stinker.
I didn't captain him, but he was in the team. Hey, sensational goal.
At least he was 0.
You don't mess about. You Captain Haaland. You lot are doing too much trying to be fancy.
Get Ikitike and Haaland up front. Get Ikitike and Haaland up front, bro.
How was that not 1-0? I need to see this again. Sorry.
David asks, is the Tyne-Wear derby the best derby so far?
First of all, it's the weird time. Let's get it right. Let's get it right first of all.
Pete, if you want to read what he actually see what he actually said. I had to interpret that.
I'm just saying. I wasn't saying it to you. I'm saying it to David.
Look how you spell it, bro.
What? Tune-wear? It sounds like tune-wear. Tune-and-wear.
Tyne and wear and Tyne. It depends who you speak to. It depends who you speak to, Pete.
No. It doesn't depend, Robin. You should know the rules. The rules are: if Sunderland are playing at home, it's called the Weird Tyne Derby, and if Newcastle are at home, it's the Tyne-Wear Derby. Come on, this is
but if you speak to the Mackhams, if you speak to the Mackhams or the Geordies, they will argue that anyway. That's what I said.
It's whoever's home in that round. Yeah. Whoever's home is. Exactly. Go check your receipts. Yeah. Whoever's at home is what is how they describe it. Anyway, that's crap. That was actually probably the surprise. That was the surprise of the week. Actually, probably the fact that how many people called it the Tyne-Wear derby, and it's not called that unless Newcastle are at home.
But Pete, it like. Come on.
I've known it as Tyne-and-Wear because everything in Newcastle and Sunderland is Tyne-and-Wear. Even the metro is called the Tyne-and-Wear metro or Tyne-and-Wear bus system. So I'm just like, yeah, that makes sense. You know what's so funny? Yeah, they probably do it enough to colder. But here's the thing: the reason this is probably one of the only derbies besides like your Palace, Brighton, whatever, where that sort of thing happens because it's either called it's called the Manchester derby, the Liverpool derby, or the what is it? Merseyside.
Exactly. Yeah. Merseyside, that's the one. But like what people have to really realize and understand. Do you know how far Newcastle is from Sunderland? I don't think people actually
5 miles. It's 5 miles.
5? Are you sure? Double check that.
Yeah, but because I do you know why I did this? Because I watched Peter, let me learn because I watched
the same. It's not the same distance as Tottenham and Arsenal. It's not.
No. Peter, let me answer your question. You're not letting me answer. I actually watched a documentary, a vlog about this post the game, just to because you know me, I love my footballs. And the Geordies and the Mackhams, they argued, and what people wanted to get right is that the stadiums, yes, they're about 15 miles apart, which is far away, but they argue that the actual Sunderland boroughs and the Tyne and the Weird boroughs is only 5 miles apart, and that's what they argue. So that's why they call it a derby there. Hey, so there you go. Again, I'm not going to argue the locals. This is their history, and this is what they call
Hey,
it.
big man.
So yeah.
Hey, Google's telling me 14.2 miles, man.
Thank you very much.
From the stadiums. From the stadiums.
Oh, do you guys listen?
I literally, you didn't listen to what I said.
Sunderland.
No, because you just didn't listen to what I just said. I literally said what you did. What you just answered, I literally just said.
He told you the stadium is 14 miles.
Yeah, the stadium is what matters, not the city. Because even the city of Sunderland is not that close to the city of Newcastle, is it?
No, so
literally,
you might not listen. You might not listen to what I say.
We literally just did listen. We literally just don't agree with
because I literally said the boroughs.
Not agreeing with someone.
Stadium to stadium, who does that?
But do you disagree with what he's saying about the boroughs?
I don't give a damn.
Newcastle Stadium is in the city of Newcastle.
No, we agree on that.
No. So Oscar, wait there. So when you measure, so let me ask you this: when you measure Manchester to London, do you lot go based on the southern part of Manchester and the northern part of London, or do you go from the central of Manchester to the central of London? Thank you very much.
You encompass all of that. No, but you're not. You are trying to manipulate a point that I literally said that was correct.
I'm not.
I literally said the boroughs, how they interpret it.
Both answers.
I'm not even manipulating.
I gave you both answers.
If you don't agree with something, it doesn't mean you didn't listen. Let's please understand this on this podcast. It doesn't mean you didn't listen. It means you just don't agree with it.
You just asked me a question about north of London or the centre of London, right? Which point you would use. Yeah. If I give you the distance between the centre and the distance between the north, I've answered your question in both ways. So you can't I don't really understand.
It's not a derby. Here's the thing. It's not a derby. That was the point of the whole subject.
It's a derby.
It's not a derby. It's not a derby. And they tried to throw Middlesbrough in that. And Middlesbrough is north of Yorkshire. But they tried to throw Middlesbrough into that one as well. Teesside derby. Yeah, no, we're not having that.
Teesside derby is a big one.
That's a different matter. That's a completely different matter. Breaking news. It is 1-0 to Manchester United. Ahmad has scored.
What are you playing at? What is wrong with
I've just seen I see the replay of the goal because it just came into my peripherals as we were talking about that. But it is one.
Okay, on this subject, no, seriously, guys, what's happened to Bournemouth? Do you not know where they are in the league? Has anyone seen where they are in the league?
They've been sinking as of recent because I know Semenyo.
Yeah, they're behind like Spurs. They're behind Newcastle, teams like that. What's happened to Bournemouth?
Okay, so they're behind teams.
Okay, Oscar, let me do it a different way for your information. They're 1 point ahead of Fulham.
Yeah, I mean they've dropped form, but they should be around Fulham though, isn't it? Squad wise.
All right. Cool.
Oh, okay. I don't know if this is offside. I need to see the goal again. It's a good cross from Mount. But the way they paused it right now, it looks like it's been headed onto Ahmad. VAR will definitely get involved with this because it depends if Cunha touches the ball or not.
All right, Robert. So, yeah, while you're figuring that out, let me get back into the comments because there's a few more before we get into the agenda for tonight. Good evening to the greatest football podcast to air on a Monday night when what does one get the missus for Christmas on our first Christmas as husband and wife? And Peter, Murad is asking you for your advice.
He's asking you.
I'll tell you, he's already failed. It's 10 days till Christmas. He's failed.
That's nonsense.
He's failed.
That's nonsense. It takes half a day. It takes half a day to get a present. Come on.
What, you think you just get one? Is that what you think this is? Is that what you think this is?
How long does it take to get as many as you need? If you do it right, you only need one.
Okay, how many days do you think he's got left? I just said there's 10 days for Christmas. I just said there's 10 days for Christmas.
Help the brother out, man. You know them guys, where you're like, oh, I need help. You're like, why are you waiting this long, brother? Help me.
Look, first of all, this is a footballing podcast, okay? And secondly, help me, Nick. Like if ideas, go down memory lane, my friend. Go down memory lane. Bring up something that reminds you of you two's like past and whatever, and how things began, how things grew up, personal settings. The first one has to be personal settings. That's what I would say to that.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what? I just clocked. Yeah. Obviously, I'm not married. Yeah, but Mirad, like you married folk. Yeah, you got to buy a Christmas present. Then you got to get a birthday present. Then you got to get an anniversary present. That's 3 times out of the year. You got to get important gifts. Bloody hell.
Why do you think the presents for you, man, got less?
That's
Wow.
What do you think this is? Oscar, there's Valentine's Day. Did you forget that one? There's anniversaries. Like, what are we talking
I
about?
mentioned anniversaries, but like, I forgot about
Oh,
Valentine's Day.
there's more than one type of anniversary. I think that's what you think you're forgetting.
Oh, it's sickening.
That's what you get forgetting along the way.
Oh yeah, what we counting now?
But yeah. So you say personal thing.
Do you know what? It's always been peak for me though, because in a sense, not for me to get somebody a gift, but as in the person getting me one, because Christmas is like a week before my birthday. So it's one of them ones where it's like, do I piece it as one? Do I piece it? Like, I feel sorry for the people. Me, I'm easy though. I'm easy like Sunday morning. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. Fair enough, man.
That's fair. Baraka says Manchester United football on a Monday sounds like torture. We're getting used to it, guys. It's happened a lot recently.
It's happening 3 weeks in a row. 3 weeks in a row, guys.
3 weeks in a row.
3 weeks in a row, and guess what? We're the only game on Boxing Day as well. It's fun.
Who you got Boxing Day?
Newcastle.
You know what? Yeah, there should never be Boxing Day. Should have the full Premier League fixture list.
Yeah,
every team should play on Boxing Day. I don't care what day of the week it is.
It should have all 10.
All 10 games should be on Boxing Day.
It should have all 10.
We're gonna feel robbed this year. We're gonna feel it.
No, because on Boxing Day I'll be watching Stranger Things. That's fine. But,
Stranger Things.
Yeah, man. 3 episodes dropping on Boxing Day, guys. Get locked in, man. Get locked in.
It's the final 3, I believe. I haven't even started this season. So
there's another one after that. There's another one on New Year's Day.
There's another season.
No, another episode. The final episode is coming out on New Year's Day. Nathan says, question of the day: what is one player from back in the day that if they played today would be rated way higher? Me personally, Seedorf in today's game would be brazy. I've seen this take recently on TikTok. Man, talking about Clarence Seedorf, but like, was Seedorf not rated as one of the greatest midfielders of his time? Like, I feel like when Seedorf was playing, I had great admiration for him as a player, and I don't think he was under.
It's another Andy Cole, in my opinion. Amazing player, just not rated with others.
I totally agree. I totally agree.
Andy Cole's not underrated.
And he is.
It's a Billy.
Do you mean Andy Cole is rated post his career or during the time when he was clapping goals?
Both.
I think to be honest, Oscar, I think both. Like Andy Cole, don't get me wrong, we always were aware because he always scored goals, right? Obviously. But like after the career, even after the career, like during the career, he was no, and I'm not saying he should have been as such, but like he was no Beckham, he was no Cantona, he was no Giggs.
He wasn't the main. He wasn't the main man.
He was never given that. Keane and them lot. You know, people like Neville's probably rated higher than Andy Cole. Do you know what I mean?
No, he's not.
How is that? Maybe he's not. No, maybe he's not. But as in, like I couldn't separate those two in terms of the way people talked about these players. In the same vein about Clarence Seedorf, I don't think Seedorf in the media was pushed as high as, say, a Pirlo, for example. I'd argue he's better than Pirlo. But yeah, when you talk about the best 3 midfielders in the world, Pirlo gets into that conversation.
Yeah, but I'm the opposite. I think Pirlo is overrated.
Okay, I won't go that far. He's not overrated. He's not overrated. I get what you mean.
Yeah, and based on what you've just said,
yeah,
I think that's part of it. I rate play.
I just think that Seedorf is underrated. I don't think Pirlo's overrated. I just think Seedorf is underrated. Especially, remember Seedorf played in that period of like with Kaká, Shevchenko, Rui Costa, Gattuso. He played Pirlo, of course, yeah. I don't know if him and Pirlo were in the same side, were they? They might have been anyway.
I'm sure they were.
Thing is, he won. Did he not win? He won 2 Champions Leagues with 2 different teams. He might have won 3.
Didn't he win 3?
But I don't know who the third team was.
What
what are you thinking of? Well, I know that he won it with AC Milan, obviously, and Real Madrid.
And Ajax.
Ajax.
And Ajax. Yeah, Ajax is 3. Yeah. I thought he's the only player to win it with 3 different teams. That's the fact.
Is it?
I remember.
Is that
the
case? Yeah.
I think
what about Ronaldo? I guess Ronaldo's just Man United and Real Madrid, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
PR. My laptop's having a bit of a stinker. Can you control the comments?
Oh, look at that. He wants me to bail him out. He's just rinsing me. What a tool. Right.
When have I rinsed you?
Yeah, so I'd say that, yeah, Clarence, yeah. So who is the player to Nat's question? Who is that player for you?
Well, you guys have stated Andy Cole.
No,
that, but I don't think that's our answer.
Do you know what?
I mean,
think
he's up there.
I think who would clap for some odd reason? Jermaine Defoe comes to mind.
Jermaine Defoe was really underrated, but I don't think he would survive this era. I think it's harder this era than that era. I think the Defoe.
I don't know,
because I'm guessing the point that Nat's saying here is that if we just made their career basically in today's time, would we rate it higher? You think it would go higher than what it was?
Yeah, I think he would. Man. I think he would survive.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of a player who I think is criminally underrated. Do you know what? Yeah, and maybe this is a goalkeeper thing. But I always thought Buffon was underrated. The best goalkeeper, I think, of all time. But I think he's the best goalkeeper of all time. And you don't hear that. Do you know what I'm saying?
I can hear that. I can hear that one.
Like I just don't hear it enough. And he was the highest valued goalkeeper from like 2000 and whenever Juventus bought him up until Chelsea's Kepa. Do you know what I mean? That thing held on for life, basically, for a football life.
You don't think he was the best? I think he has a great shout at that.
No, I'm saying he is, but I don't think he's never been talked about.
So who's this competition?
Who what? Buffon?
Yeah.
Casillas, you had Khan. You had Van der Sar. Van der Sar came to Juventus.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I'm saying you've mentioned all these people.
Yeah.
I think he has a big shout. Like I'm not mad against that. if you tell me he's the best, I'm like, yeah. Could understand.
So let me. No, he was the best goalkeeper in the world of all time. He is the best goalkeeper of all time. But that is not a conversation that's ever been had. It's never been had at all. And he was a goalkeeper from like the age of 17. So was Casillas. But and Casillas won Champions Leagues, and I think that's where Buffon kind of gets the knockdown. But yeah, I don't know. I just never hear Buffon in that conversation, especially with where goalkeepers are today. We don't need this riff-raff nonsense of like passing out from the back. I'm sick to death of it. Sick to absolute death of it. Yeah, I think it's a lot of nonsense. I don't know if anybody else has got anything. Let's see if anybody have any of you guys got any players in the thing.
Well, there's a few of them. Yeah, Pete, not that. Adrian has said about 3 different players, and I was like,
Craig Bellamy. Do you know what? I do think Craig Bellamy was an underrated player for sure. He was definitely like a 20 goal and assist season guy. Definitely, he was. A fit Kieran Dyer, yeah, 100%. I mean, Kieran Dyer was sick. Ernest says Roy Keane.
Would do better. He was thick.
Better than what he was in that era. I don't know.
You know what? I think he'll be sent off a lot more. I'll tell you that. But yeah.
Roy Keane. There's no player like him in this era.
No.
So I wonder if that's, maybe that has a thing. But Keane was fighting with like Gattuso, people like Vieira. Because people just think Keane as a defensive midfielder, whereas he scored goals. This guy got forward. He drove forward. When he was young, like even Vieira, people think Vieira was a defensive. It's like, nah, when these guys were like 20, 21, 22, 23, these lot were athletic, proper athletic. And
no nonsense.
Keane was also in that, I guess that Gattuso era. He was in a bit of that Seedorf era. Jeez, I mean, he probably would have been rated now. Maybe so. There was rating man like Roy Keane over Xavi and rating man like Roy Keane and Xavi over Seedorf, I think is the person he was referring to. Adrian's having a laugh in it. Glenn Johnson, Sylvan Distan.
I know. He's having fun.
I think he's having fun. Stilian Petrov is sensational. Stilian Petrov is I can see this one. He was rated in his time though. So we could see that one. Is there any other comments? Let's have a look and see what else is juicy.
Hey, wait, who?
Go on, Oscar.
I'm back with the comments now.
Okay, cool. I asked a question on Christmas Eve. I don't know what country Oscar's calling from. Oscar, I don't know what country you're calling. Where you're calling from.
Oscar.
You need to get that MTN line sorted, bro. I'm saying, what do they got now? Celltel, isn't it? And they need to get that sorted, man.
I asked the question on Christmas Eve. She said yes on her return home from church after Christmas midnight mass. She's waiting. What was happening here?
Wait, let's see. There's a comment beforehand. Let's have a look.
Okay.
No, okay. Wait. No, there's a bit of a backstory. Sorry, Mirad. Let's have a look. Anniversary is on. Okay.
Well, you're silly.
That's a howler.
Yeah, you're silly.
Do you know what? Anniversary on Christmas Day is a howler. I'm not gonna lie. Do you know why? Because it seemed cute at first. You thought, oh, on Jesus' day. I hear it, yeah. That's peak, man. She told me that our anniversary will be our wedding day when we were married. Our anniversary will be your wedding. So you got married on Christmas Day?
I don't think he did. I think so. There's more to the story. I'm piecing it together.
See. We got together on Christmas Eve. Now she's saying we need to celebrate our other anniversary. I think I'm being fleeced. You are being fleeced.
You are being fleeced.
We matched online on the 10th of December. Okay, we went out on the 14th and we made it official at early hours of Christmas Day. Yo, you lot moved quick. You lot moved like the man in the Bible, bruv. You flipped the page and he knew her. Whoa. Okay, so you guys met on the 10th. 14th, you went out. Official early hours Christmas Day. Yeah, that's a stinker. That's a stinker.
Yeah.
You are fleeced. I asked the question on Christmas Eve. She said yes. When I returned home after church, Christmas midnight mass, she was waiting.
Hey, that's what I was saying. Hey, what am I reading?
This is sensational. I'm not gonna lie, guys. This is sensational. This is sensational.
He waited for you. You know that. You know what? That's what you call love.
That's what you call love. Yeah, let's see. Is Oscar ready this time? Oscar, you there? Are you live and direct?
I may be here.
Yeah. I hear that. I said 2-week contract agreement signed, sealed, and delivered. You wasted no time, boy. This guy moved like it was it that worked for Rachel for like 7 years. Was it Jacob? Stinker. Then done another 7. Stinker. It's a stinker. No, wedding anniversary is 22nd August, but it's the fact that you guys your relationship anniversary is Christmas. That's a lot.
That's a lot. Oh, no, and guess what? You're not taking her anywhere. Everywhere's closed.
Yeah. No doubt. Zola false 9. Glenn Johnson, because fullbacks were given more license to attack and less focus on their defending. This time was solid. Pause. Ronaldinho should be there, says David. Ronaldinho. No, do you know who my number one guy is? No, but he was. The thing is, they were rated highly, though, weren't they? These were rated highly. I'm just thinking like Zidane. I think is the king. When I think of the king of football, I think of Zidane. Like that's the king. But I don't think he would be any. Like, would he be more than what he was? He was amazing.
Yeah, no, I think he was amazing. So I don't think he can be on that list.
It doesn't count, does it?
Honest. Yeah,
no, it's just because when like they've mentioned Seedorf. Obviously, Seedorf was Zidane was levels above in terms of fandom. Yeah, I guess so. Nzombia, Charles Nzombia. What did there was a Newcastle manager. I forget his name now. He called him Insomnia. Different level, mate. Different level.
I think this list has got outrageous.
I think it's meaty. I think it's a meaty list. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's a meaty list.
I'm not gonna lie. I think people are picking players that were rated at the time when they played. Like they were rated.
It's just that if they were brought into today's football, how much bigger would they be? I'm not.
But that wasn't the question, though. That wasn't.
Was that not it?
The question wasn't if they played in today's football.
No, I thought the whole idea was if they were playing now, how much?
Yeah, if they're playing now, how much they were.
Maybe I got it wrong. Wait, what is one player from back in the? Oh yeah, it was if they played today. Okay, my bad. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, I misinterpreted the question then. Yeah, a lot of these are right then.
Okay, I'll tell you what is meaty though. Arsenal leaving it late at the Emirates against Wolverhampton.
Yeah, man. Yeah, what's going on here,
guys?
What happened there, Pete?
What happened there?
Lord have mercy. Oh my days, David. I mean,
I have no time for this, bro.
What is it with our late, the late goals that even conceding? Because Wolves scored an equalizer. What was it, the 89th or something, maybe 90th minute? In fact, because I think I announced 6 minutes afterwards. Like, like, you know what I mean? Like, what are we doing, David? What's happening?
You told me, bruv.
I mean, I
Your
genuinely
life in the flesh, bruv.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't know why. Like these performances are getting a bit worrying. Like in terms of the late, I mentioned the away games, didn't I? The last 3 away games, I said, what on earth is going on here? Chelsea, Sunderland, Chelsea, Villa. So what the hell is going on here? And I said after the Villa game, and do you know what? I wish we didn't play Bruges in midweek because I think the Bruges result kind of made everyone just forget in terms of like the players themselves. Like, oh, okay, cool, we're back on our normal thing. Had we played Wolves like the days after the defeat at Villa, I think we would have had a different thing because it just seemed like we just thought, okay, we've got to win now. Normal service can resume, but yeah, no, it was just really poor. And Mikel was not happy. Full time, you looked at him. Wolves scored 3 goals, guys. Wolves scored all 3 goals. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that is like, okay, we've got 3 points.
The fact that your saving grace is that Wolves are just a terrible side. But even then, I was like,
I mean, to be fair, they were just unlucky. In all honesty, I wouldn't even go that far and say they're a terrible side. They were just unlucky on the night.
No, I disagree. They're a terrible side. They're terrible.
I don't know, man. I still got that bizarre feeling about them, man. I've still got that bizarre feeling. Anyway.
I don't know why, but fair enough. I'm not going to argue that. But
I told you why, though. Because
no wins and won game week 17 now. 2 points.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. And, just again.
We're almost halfway. So
the thing that, I hear you. Listen. We'll discuss this conversation again when Rob Edwards gets sacked, because we know he's gonna get sacked. But just Arsenal in general, man. We're just looking a bit stale, looking a bit blunt. The games are not exciting. They're not moving me too tough, and it doesn't seem to matter what combinations we've got going on. And another injury for the Arsenal again on the weekend. Yes, get in there. This time Ben White down.
Pete, speaking of injuries, did Trossard play?
He came back on. He was fit enough to be on the bench, and then he came on. That doesn't mean he wasn't injured at Villa Park. We're not doing this. Did he ask him if he travelled to Bruges? Did he go to Bruges?
Yeah, I don't know. You were there.
Yeah, he missed the game. So guess what? He missed the game, and he came back the game after.
Salah missed the game.
Injury.
Nobody was injured.
Oh, okay. No, we're not good attacking.
We're not good, bro.
We're not good at attacking.
It's
David.
crazy.
That's crazy. This is crazy. Yeah,
it is. But like,
I'm looking at my friend, Mr. Yock, and I'm saying, what's going on here?
Glock 9.
I'm looking at what's happening.
Peter and David, let's have a conversation, because I think there was a few games where people were putting it down to, he's just come back from injury, slow, let him get back into the fold. And now he started against the worst team in the league.
Yeah. And
the performance didn't feel like there was any improvement.
I genuinely think, David, I don't know what you think, but I genuinely think the same as last season, the issue is our lack of creating chances. And Gyökeres, although he had a couple against Wolves, let's have it right, he had a couple against Wolves, and he should have put some away. No denying that at all. But when I look at the Bruges game and I look at the Wolves game, I'm looking at that thinking these guys need to, like, I see strikers at other clubs get fed countless times. They're looking for. I watch when especially when Isak was at Newcastle, all Newcastle knew was Isak. That's all they knew. When who am I thinking of? It's just left me. When you've got like a Harry Kane at Tottenham or at Bayern Munich, all I'm thinking about, all I can see is they are aiming for that person. Man City, all they do is aim for Erling Haaland. Haaland's goal on the weekend, the first one, right? Mateus Nunes has no right to send that ball to him there. But the intention is clear. Get it to Haaland, okay? And when you get the ball, get it to Haaland, right? Shirky's already got the most assists in the league this season. What? Sorry? Where's that happening?
He's too cold, man.
But anyway,
he's picking it up, bro.
But my thing is, I don't know what you think, David. We are not. You have to, as the famous chant for Sean Goater was, feed the goat and he will score. You know what I'm saying? You have to keep feeding the guy. I don't want to see any. I don't want to hear about nothing. Like they put a graphic on Monday Night Football earlier about Arsenal's top goal scorers and stuff. And and I was sitting there with my wife, like, we do not score. Our strikers do not score goals. Like we do not get any chances thrown into them. Our best goal to game ratio is Mikel Merino, minutes to goal ratio.
But Pete, in fairness to so you mentioned Mikel Merino, yeah. Now he scored a couple from like outside the box, yeah. But when I do watch Arsenal,
outside the box,
as in he scored like 1 or 2 from outside the box. The rest have all been inside the box. Yeah,
Mikel Merino, goals, they're all inside.
Inside the box.
It adds to the point I was making anyway. I thought he scored a couple from outside, but he gets headers in the box, and he like. And whenever I watch Bukayo Saka, his MO is let me whip this ball in. He did it a few times against Wolves, and I remember Timber had a header and some other people. Yeah. Is it that Gyökeres is not getting himself on the end of those chances? Because it's not like Arsenal are void of crosses. You mentioned Haaland getting the ball sent to his head, but Haaland's going to get on the end of that ball when it comes in there. Is that part of the issue? Because Gyökeres,
I don't think
in Sporting there was a stat that he didn't score many headers, right?
Right. The thing is, Oscar, I think when you have a number 9, when Chelsea, for example, when you lot sign your actual number 9, that okay, this is going to be the one to take us to the next level, all I'm going to see Chelsea players do is feed him. That's all I'm going to see. The difference is we don't play to the number 9. We play as a team. So we play where Saka's going to get you 10, 15 goals. That's the aim. It's not the aim of the centre forward getting 30 goals. It's the aim of everybody getting 10, 50, and it can smell. Do you know what I'm saying? Like when I look at Man City, when you look at Man City, their intention is very, very clear. When I look at who else is there? Liverpool's intentions are very, very clear. Everybody that's near the Villa, their intentions are very, very clear. But when I see Arsenal's, their intentions are very different to when you've got a top quality number 9. We don't want to give him 30 goals. And it's a shame because look when you think of our goals, Oscar, off the top of your head, you do think of probably Marino, you think of Saka, you think of Trossard, and maybe Martinelli.
But you think of like Trossard back post, you think of Marino headers, you think I think of crosses a lot of the time when I think of Arsenal, and I think. I agree with you. It's very rarely like you're getting penetrative passes in the middle where Gyökeres would like to run onto those. He's not going to get, especially not Wolves at home. Wait, where's your hand up?
No, I wanted you to finish. I didn't want to butt in, so I'm just waiting for you to finish.
I thought I was done.
No,
sorry.
No. But Oscar, you know what's funny? We like Jesus comes on, and this maybe makes your argument, right? Because Jesus had like 3 shots against Bruges, 3 shots against Wolves. The thing, and that's just probably Jesus better at trying to find something out of nothing, or maybe Arsenal adapt and change differently when he's on the pitch. But what was I gonna say? It's gone. Oh, that was it. My concerns are we have your mate Martin Ødegaard, we've got Eberechi Eze, we have got players that are supposed to be feeding. That's what they were bought to do. They were bought to be in the middle of the midfield, attacking ends, slicing, creating chances, having shots on goal, getting assists. They're not getting them.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So that is my concern at the end of the day. Like we can throw creativity in, because I know Carragher said last year Arsenal didn't need a number 9. Arsenal needed like more creative midfielders and this, that, and the other. And he had there was a half side of me that said, you know what, I think he's right on that. But the other half was simply, we had a creative midfielder. We've had creative midfielders and they do not create chances. They're not, or if they are, they're not playmakers. They're just advanced midfielders. Do you know what I'm saying? they're not playmakers. I need a
breaking. It is now 1-1. Man United have made a mistake at the back. Luke Shaw makes a mistake. So Menya takes advantage of that and puts it in.
He's in my team. Lovely job. He's in my team.
Quite literally, the last 20 minutes, Man United have been knocking on Bournemouth's door, and it's literally one silly mistake at the back yet again. So Menya.
Yes, get in there, Mike Hammer.
Yeah, and you know what? The biggest concern I'll say before moving on is how defensive we are playing. You know, like we're hooping the ball out of touch against Wolves at home. Something's not right there. Something's mechanically not right. Do you get what I'm saying? So we've got a week off. We're at Everton this Sunday. I will be there. Saturday even. And we need to put this right. We need to put this right.
I'm worried.
That's tough. Yeah, that's a tough one.
I am very worried. Yeah, we're getting to Christmas. This is an argument. This is why I was arguing against Ernest after United beat Liverpool, and then I think Man City lost that weekend. Bro, we're coming to Christmas, and our top scorer has only 4 goals, blood. 4.
Yeah. 4 goals.
4.
Yeah.
Are we being serious?
Yeah.
Now, Mirad, I can see your question. I'm worried. This is the same argument I had with Peter. 2022-23. 22-23. Haaland has hit 30, and we're still here dilly-dallying, bruv, with 10. Bro, I need Arsenal to get their shooting boots on quickly, or we're not winning this thing, bruv.
No, that's a definite next step for us. Them shooting boots need to be on. How many goals have we scored this season anyway? I'll have a look. But I agree. I think we definitely need to get we need to score goals. We need to score goals, and our forwards need to score. If you saw the Monday Night Football earlier, it was just really, really, really weird.
Yeah, Ernest, I agree. But in general, that front bro, I can't be having dibby one here. Trossard comes, turns up 1 week. Next minute he's injured. Martinelli comes in, he's not doing his thing. Gyökeres is, I don't know what's going on there.
Bro, the weird thing is, you know, Arsenal have the second highest goals this season with 30. Man City have 38 with the most.
What do you mean? Who's got the 30?
I don't know. We've scored 30 goals this season.
David, let's not act like it's all been doom and gloom. It's only been the last few weeks where you're down.
I'm concerned.
You're attacking impetus.
I can't lie.
I am concerned.
I'll be concerned too because the blue shark has seemed to woken up. So
no, I'm not backtracking. I'm not backtracking from. I said champion, but I'm concerned, bro. Wolves, the bottom of the barrel, blood.
but the thing is,
they came with a tactic.
Sunderland was a worry. Sunderland was a worry.
Here's what I will say on this thing. Yeah, we have spoken a few times on this podcast about December being the time where you separate the men from the boys. And for me, the way that I interpreted that for Chelsea in particular is I don't give a damn about performances in December. Sorry, if you can win, we take the 3 points and we move. Like the fact that Arsenal got away with one, I think it shows like Arteta will have to fix it for Everton and just get moving.
But you know, as well, you're right, Oscar. I mean, but the last minute equalizer against Sunderland, right? The last minute goal against Villa, the last minute equalizer for Wolves. Like those are some flags.
It's like we're blowing. We're blowing towards the end of the game.
Knackered. Yeah.
And we're retreating.
I can't lie, Pete. 2 of them, 2 of those goals in Cafe, man. You got to look at him.
No, Sunderland was Saliba.
Sunderland was Saliba. No, Gabriel.
I said Gabriel 2. I said 2 of them. I said 2 of those goals.
Wolves? What Wolves? What was it? What?
Did you not see the goal? The header?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if it was in Capier's man or not.
Yeah, well, definitely was.
Because they moved. Nah, I think it was Saliba's man. No.
Pete, go rewatch it, man. It was in Capier.
I'll go rewatch it. Yeah, you're probably right.
It was Arsenal's number 5. Wait, so was Saliba back?
Saliba played, bro.
He played.
Bro, and you lot are still conceding. This is crazy.
It doesn't mean we don't concede ever.
They're calling him handicap.
Nah, leave that out. Leave that. Drop that comment.
And it says Foden has started 1 more game and has 3 more goals than Saka.
Yeah, our attacking output needs to improve, bro. All this, this is what I'm saying. All this set piece nonsense, I'm not about it, bro. I need open play, bro.
Yeah.
I need open play.
I need fluid. Fluid.
I'll repeat it.
Fluidity.
We're not winning the league set piece in our way to a title. I need open play, bro.
Yeah, I need some fluidity, man. I need some fluidity. We need to get the ball moving. Yeah, concerns, man. Concerns. Let's and you know, December's heavy because we've got Everton away. We've got
Villa again.
we've got Villa again. Brighton first, then Villa again. Yeah, it's Mikel Arteta. It's on him, says Ernest.
Duran says, should we play Saka in the right 8? Madueke on the right, yeah? With Saka in the 8.
I mean, he scored a fantastic goal midweek, so there you go.
Ernest makes a good point. It's a case of in the training ground, we need to learn how to break down teams quickly. You know, like pass and move. Leave teams bewildered. Leave defenses and midfields 6s and 8s.
I think
you know what I'm saying? Leave them messed up.
He needs to go back to that. What season was it?
22-23.
No, the year before that, where we lost by 7 points.
Yeah, 22.
Yeah, that's the handbrakes need to come off, lad.
It does. It does need to come off. We need to see better performances.
At some point this season, the handbrake needs to come off, bruv.
And I have a feeling as well, Mikel was not happy. He looked like he was fuming full time. So I wonder if it's a case of, you know, Everton away, he picks it up.
The problem is, will he learn his lesson, or are we going to see the same thing? He can fume. Is he going to change it?
It depends. If we start conceding goals like we used to in 22-23, he might shut it up again, shut down shop.
But there has to come a point where you got to trust man defensively. We got this.
Yeah, no, I agree.
But can you do that with half of your defense out? That's the question.
The thing is, I think he was doing it before. We were doing this before.
Medical things, bro.
Yeah, another one down.
You already know my thoughts on that thing there, bro.
No, but I'm just saying. Do you think Mikel's thinking I can't do that until I have my defense actually back? Genuine question. He might be thinking.
No, I don't think he's thinking that at all. Because he did it when we had the full team anyway. We said this before. Trust your defense. We've said this on this podcast before, and that was when everybody was there. Do you know what I mean? Let's move things on.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, man. Arsenal leaving it late. Indeed. But let's switch pace and move over to Anfield, because there was a lot of talk about the Mo Salah of it all, and you know,
running down the wing.
You know,
hey, Carragher's a full blood.
I'll tell you what, Jamie's. Do you know what's funny?
Before you talk about Jamie, breaking news. His dagger just before halftime, 2-1 Manchester United. Casemiro.
You don't even celebrate, Robin. What's happened? Like, there's not even a hands raised. Nothing.
Because it's because Amarim pisses me off. That's why. And
I hear it, man. I hear it.
Celebrating your own team goals is still tough, yeah.
Listen, I'm all for 3 points. 3 points is 3 points, and I always want Manchester United to win. But the manager needs to go. Simple as that. He said some nonsense this weekend alone. That's already annoyed me. So I'm just like, nah.
Yeah, we'll get onto that later. I want to know your thoughts. But speaking of the nonsense being said, last week we were on air whilst Monday Night Football was going on, and obviously Carragher was spilling his thoughts about the Mo Salah discourse. He went on to say a lot of things. He spoke about Salah not necessarily being, you know, having never won a trophy before coming to Liverpool. He spoke about, you know, being the star player in Egypt and never winning AFCON despite them being the most winning nation.
Was very, very cheeky.
But I guess his point was to say that you as good as you are, you need a team around you in order to be as successful as you've been. So he was kind of championing the Liverpool system and team as part of the success of Salah. So therefore him speaking out against the club essentially was a bit disrespectful in this regard. Now, was he right?
No. Shall I tell you why? And today cemented it further, because it was Monday Night Football tonight before the game started, right? Do you know what Carragher said? He said, if, you know, Salah could go out in a, like, you know, can go, like when he was doing the round of applause at the end of the game, he could go out in like a blaze of glory, or he could go out, holding the Champions League trophy, for example, walking his team out, FA Cup, Champions League, whatever. And he was sort of saying, like, if Salah, he believes that Salah won't be here next season, right? But if that lap of appreciation, whatever it was, if it was just to signal that basically he would leave in January, how would Salah feel if Liverpool went on to win or go to an FA Cup final or go to a Champions League final and Salah's watching it from the Saudi Pro League, right? And I was like, oh my God, why are people not? Can we call the elephant out in the room? Liverpool are not winning anything without Mo Salah in this team. Like, he's the reason they are winning titles in this current
common
era.
sense.
Common sense. This thing of like, and Steven Gerrard, this is where Steven Gerrard gets my plaudits, because he said, listen, Liverpool needs Salah. We need a solution. He said straight away, he said, speaking out against the manager is not good. It's not good to do it in the public, yada, yada, yada. We need a solution because Liverpool Football Club needs Mo Salah. We need him. That's the truth and the fact of the matter. So in my mind, I'm like, Salah holds the cards. When Carragher went on about AFCON this, failure at Chelsea that, I said that's that.
And then all of his tweets midweek saying now more than ever.
Yeah,
you're taking the piss.
He took it personal and he was unprofessional at his job. Not only was he wrong, Oscar, he was unprofessional.
I wouldn't go that far as to say. I wouldn't go that far as to say.
Oscar, it's wrong to say that he failed at Egypt.
Like he was nothing. He was nothing at Chelsea.
They've not won the AFCON. And to say that when we think about him in the Premier League, he was a failure. We didn't think that.
But hold on. Like when Salah came to Chelsea and it didn't work at Chelsea, right? Correct. He had to go and figure it out. Yeah. And I think I don't wholeheartedly agree with Carragher, so I hate the fact that it sounds like I'm defending him. But like he was making the argument that as good as Salah is as a player, we've seen many great players, Steven Gerrard, who we've just mentioned, who don't end up winning the league title that their quality deserves, right? And he's saying that similarly, we are seeing it in AFCON because Mo Salah, you could argue, is one of the best African players of the last 10 years.
Got to do with this conversation, though, Oscar. That's the thing. I agree with you. When we're having a top four podcast debate, we're saying, look, did Salah achieve what he could at Egypt? And we might say no, he didn't achieve what he could have done. Egypt, the most team that's rated in Africa, most teams win the most AFCONs, blah blah.
Bring up Ernest's
why have we brought this conversation here, though? This is a conversation that's got nothing to do with his time at Chelsea. It's got nothing to do with what he does at Egypt. It's got nothing to do. And by the way, I thought of Kevin De Bruyne as soon as he said that Salah comment about Chelsea. But the thing is, what's funny about those two? Those two didn't fail. It was just the fact that it didn't work out, as you rightly said. Salah, how old was Salah, by the way? Remember, he left Basel at like 19, 20 to come to Chelsea, right? So he was a young pup, and I still remember him scoring a goal against Arsenal, which still hurts me. He did something. Kevin De Bruyne did something when they were there, but it just wasn't. They weren't the main man, and that was a Mourinho decision. That wasn't Chelsea saying these guys have failed here. So what Carragher did, he took something that was personal to his heart, which is Liverpool Football Club, and he took it on the show and made it about that. He was not. That's why I said he wasn't professional in his show. The only difference is, sorry, Oscar, before I finish, the only difference is that like with the Talk Sport and the Sky Sports kind of thing, this is what he's paid to do. This is what he's paid to do. So that's why I was just like, nah, he's dropped the ball there.
Personally, so for example, Ernest put a comment here, very stupid argument in all caps, yeah. And I think that's fair enough. Like, if you think he's wrong, fair enough. But in terms of saying he's unfoprofessional, like, this is what
it is, Oscar. He took it personal. He made it personal. He made it personal.
He made it
Oscar, he didn't, because he said, no, Oscar, he said he's been throwing right backs under the bus for the last 10 years. That's what he said. Oscar, that's personal.
That's the dumbest, personal. That's the dumbest argument he made the whole time.
Of course it is. But it's Oscar, argument. If you're playing for Chelsea, we're talking about, if we're talking about Liam Delap, we're not going to talk about his career elsewhere. We're talking about your career. We're not going to talk about Coventry. We're not going to talk about other, you're not. Oscar,
we just spoke about Sporting CPE.
Oscar, we're talking about the fact that Mo Salah has a gripe with the manager. He doesn't like the manager. Okay? Yeah. So the argument then becomes, is it right for him to talk out against the manager publicly? No, it's not right. Mo Salah needs to apologize for that. It's not right. But Carragher took the argument that he knows everybody would be on his side for, and literally threw it outside, threw his argument out the window. We could have stood with this guy, but Gerrard said it. Look, Gerrard said it best. You know, he should have never spoke out, and he said I know. He even said, you want to talk about making things personal. Gerrard said, I think Salah would even look back at it and think this wasn't a good idea, and that's somebody who's like not even just. You know, he's sort of trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, even for doing something that's crazy.
So you're saying Salah was wrong for what he did, but Jamie
100%.
Carragher took it to an emotional level and then said too much.
He didn't even say anything right, Oscar. This is the problem. I'm just giving you the Gerrard points. I gave you the Gerrard points.
Yeah.
What was Salah when David Jones, who by the way set up Carragher as well. Let's have it right.
Nicely.
This is why I said it was a Sky thing. This is like a Sky thing, yeah. He set him up because as soon as he threw, he basically gave him a hot plate to go and dine off. Carragher took a deep breath and then just went. And he couldn't wait. He couldn't wait to go. And then the tweet, as you said midweek, I want my team to win even more now. On top of Salah's tweet for being in the gym. This guy, first of all, guys, what Salah did was wrong. Can we have it right? Leaving him in Liverpool when they were in Milan, horrendous decision as well. Horrendous decision, by the way.
They needed him. It was a very, very, very lucky penalty. They needed him.
I mean, you gotta send the message though. You gotta do something. You gotta
tell him off. Tell him off,
bro.
Tell him off. We don't have to say, because Oscar, it was breaking news on Sky that he was training with Liverpool. And I'm there. I looked at one of my colleagues. I said, breaking news that a player who's played for Liverpool for the last 10 years, who trains every single day, is training today. That's the breaking news. Then I clocked. The fact that he's not going to Italy was really the story. So something was bubbling under the thing. And that's just, that's crazy. You ain't got to drop the guy from the squad. You haven't played him for 3 games. Let's drop him from the squad. And you know what's funny as well, yeah? Can I just say this last thing? The cynic in me says the reason Salah played that game against come off the bench against Brighton, because it was early, wasn't it?
So who got injured again?
I can't remember who got Salah. I can't remember.
It was the right back.
Yeah, I was gonna say it wasn't even like a player in that position. It was like a right back. Yeah, so that was interesting.
Gomez.
That's interesting, right?
Yeah, that's it. That's it, Joe Gomez. Yeah.
If the fact that this is the last game before AFCON is the only reason Salah made the squad. It's the only reason he got on this pitch. It's the only reason he got on this pitch. And that's saying something. I think Liverpool have spoken to Slot and said, oi, frigging pipe down. We need this kid. Fix it. We pay you whatever, 4 million a year to fix this. You better fix it. That's exactly what I think happened. Someone had a word with him.
What's interesting for me is that I don't think Salah's statement was like right. We're talking about unprofessional. I think what Salah did was unprofessional.
100%.
However, I have no sympathy for Arne Slot whatsoever. I have none, not an ounce of sympathy for that man. Because you cannot drop Mo Salah and then not communicate to him the plan or the process.
Why?
This is Mo Salah.
For real. A legend.
Dutch managers always have that thing, that arrogance. Like, I thought he was a calm. I know they've dealt with a lot of stuff this season, but you've come in on a calm your first season, won the Prem, could have done better in the other competition.
Yeah, but the thing is, David, everyone's on a calm thing when you're winning the league. When you're winning the league, everyone's on a calm thing. Conte was calm when he was winning the league.
Cool. what I'm saying, when it starts going wrong, they're now kicking to that arrogance thing. Like, no, keep it the same, like how you did it last year.
But it's the thing. Good times are never the best judge of someone's
character. That's what I'm saying. He's trying to say.
Yeah.
I mean, Carragher backtracked everything he said basically today.
Oh, and this is the
same. I know. Yeah, so I'm reading the tweets because obviously I don't have it.
Now,
he just backtracked. Yeah,
and this is the same guy that was asking if you don't win these next games, you're getting the sack.
He did say that.
He said it on CBS Live. The phone. We saw that when he said, "Oh, the manager should be sacked for this nonsense alone." It's like, hold on a minute. You're saying again.
When it comes to Carragher, he's been on Arne Slot from game week 1. When they were like winning, when they were top of the league, he was on Arne Slot saying, "Look, the way we're playing is crazy." Like he was on it from day.
But what was interesting, Oscar? You know, when they were talking about the Liverpool game today on Monday Night Football, do you know what Carragher couldn't stop doing? Couldn't stop waxing lyrical about how good Salah was. even on a piece when they were talking about Ekitike, by the way, Olivier Giroud's on Monday Night Football, mug. He's there talking about Ekitike, his French, right? No, the less said about him, the better.
Champions League winner.
Oh, don't you dare!
He is
Robin.
I love it. You know, I love you.
I don't think you do. I actually don't think you do.
He's got 5 goals that campaign.
For comments like that, I don't think you actually do. Yeah. So but the point I was saying was that Carragher was just talking about. Isn't it great to see Salah score, getting the assist? He's there, shaking hands with Ekitike afterwards. He's there giving applauding. That's the least that we expect from Salah. Like that's the least that Salah should get as a send off if it is his last. Waxing lyrical, and I'm there thinking, hang on a minute, someone's had a word with Carragher. Someone's got on the phone to him
because he knows what it is. You don't really want to make an enemy of him. Because if the fans had to pick,
Oscar, the reception he gets when he comes on the field, I was like, you know what? I didn't think Liverpool were going to back it like this. I genuinely didn't think that. I didn't think the fans would. I thought AD was like the only Liverpool fan that I was aware of that was backing Salah on this. He comes on the pitch, he gets a standing ovation, mate. I was like, oh dear, this does not look good on the manager at all. It doesn't. And do I say this crazy statement? I'm going to throw it out there just for the sake of it. I think by the time Salah comes back from AFCON, Arne Slot won't be in the job.
You're moving a bit mad. That's wild. I think
bring up Liverpool's fixtures, and then we can talk.
I think Liverpool have stepped in and said, "Yo, big man, hey, you better fix this." That one I can agree. Him getting the sack, nah.
It depends what Liverpool, because remember they don't have Salah for at least 2 weeks at least. So it just depends what
is it, January 5th or something like that? Is that when they come back? So this could get spicy quickly, Robin. The next game Liverpool have is away at Spurs on the 5:30 kickoff. They then got home to Wolves, home to Leeds, away to Fulham, and then Arsenal. I know Arsenal in January the 8th. Whether he makes it back for that, I don't know. But let's just say those are your 5 fixtures: Spurs, Wolves, Arsenal, Leeds, Fulham. I'm telling you now,
I can't lie. To get wins. I'm giving you the biggest side eye if you lose to the Spurs. Same with Wolves. Yeah. Lose to Spurs and Wolves. I'm looking at you saying, what's going on here?
Them man are not serious, bro. He'll beat them, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he doesn't,
I don't see a world, unless they do kiss and make up, I don't see a world where in February I'm looking at Salah and Slot together.
Liverpool are smashing heads together. Hey, you man, sort it out, bruv.
Anyway,
I'm giving you 400k and I have to get rid of you. Nah, you're taking the mick, bruv. Hey, sort it out.
Do you know what? The shout out to on the game quickly. They beat Brighton 2-0. Impressive victory. They changed the formation a little bit. It seemed like they brought they'd gone to a 4-5-1 because I think they took 2 up front at San Siro, which I thought was weird. Ekitike and Isak up front, I don't think works.
No. So I want to speak 2 minutes on Isak because
Isak needs to warm that bench. He needs to sit down.
He is a disgrace. I'm actually saying this. He's a disgrace of a player this season.
He needs to sit down.
He's a disgrace. We are now mid-December, by the way. 2026 is 16 days away.
He did score last week. He did score last week.
No, but you're pulling up. Did you see midweek? Midweek was bad. And listen, you know me, Forza Inter all day, every day. But
yeah.
I'm like, you can score against these guys.
Robin, I jumped on the walking pad.
Guys, he doesn't have the capacity, man.
Ridiculous.
He does not have the capacity this season. He needs to warm that bench, bro.
Yeah, it's peak.
No, but Liverpool got fleeced, massively. Newcastle didn't tell Liverpool to pay 150, whatever it was. Was it 150? What was it?
Yeah, I don't know. It was something like 120 something. I don't know what the official thing was.
Just your business, bro. Right now, it's not working. Ekitike has had a better start. He's my number 9, bro.
Yeah. I mean, Newcastle would laugh because they got money for him, but Newcastle could do with him still. Do you know what I mean? Like
They
Newcastle
could do it
need
last
goals.
seasons.
They
They could do it last
they-
season, don't they?
That's a very good point, actually. That's a very good point. But they could do with some goals themselves. But yeah, Liverpool got their victory, and now they're 7th in the league. I don't think that.
Brighton, they're not serious.
I'll leave it.
Brighton, can we ask some questions about Brighton?
What's there to ask
this season?
No.
What's there to ask?
There's nothing to ask, man.
No.
There's
Okay.
nothing to ask.
Because
What
I
do you want to ask?
thought they would be doing better than they are personally.
And
I'm just
you
like,
lot,
okay.
you see you and Adrian.
They
You
love
look-
me.
you look-
No. I said better than what they did. I'm not saying top 5, top 6. I'm just like,
Brother,
get
they've
some wins.
They're 5 points off top 4. Leave them alone, bro.
Leave them, bro. Leave them to bubble along,
Leave them
bro.
alone.
They're doing fine, bro. Don't need to expound on them. They'll stay. They'll be safe.
Yeah.
Whether they
Listen.
get Europe, who knows?
Listen, I think majority of the league is safe, if I'm being honest, this season.
Yeah, I mean, listen,
Yeah.
Brighton are doing fine. Brighton's doing fine. Adrian, you know me too well. I was gonna ask the question, but I thought I'm gonna leave that one alone because I also remembered what I said last week, so I'm gonna leave that one alone. But yeah, Brighton are much more consistent, 100%. I mean,
So,
they're
breaking
doing great.
news.
They're fantastic.
Breaking news: the second half has just started, and Bournemouth have equalised 2-2.
Jesus.
Hey, just put Amrin out of his.
Ed Nilsson? Is it Evan Nilsson?
It's their number 9.
Evan
Just scored.
Nilsson, listen, man, listen.
See Man United, yeah, I can't take them
Man United,
seriously,
man.
Man United, oh my god!
I was just saying that
Yeah,
Bournemouth are
it's
Kieran
nasty.
Dyer right now, and yet
Mm.
look at Man United. Anyway, I don't know. Sometimes maybe
So
good.
let's see how this conceded.
Do you remember this? You see when I say clean house, guys think I just say things. Clean house, bro.
Yeah, it's going to be a long day for it's going to be a long night of football. I'm going to watch these highlights back for sure. Let's go over to Stamford Bridge, another team that's kind of yin and yang as well. Chelsea getting a 2-0 win.
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Back to business, bro.
They got a 2-0 win against Everton with Cole Palmer back among the goals. Oscar, how good was it to see the cold man himself? You were there?
Yeah, I was at the game. He's not quite back to his best, but he's just such an upgrade on this team in terms of a player that has a little bit of X factor in the final third and is clearly our best creator in the team. So in terms of help, you guys were talking about creation in the middle of the park and stuff like that. He's the one person that makes that tick for Chelsea because we don't really have it without him. And he's also the best finisher and the best goal scorer in the team. So he's literally a dual threat. Without him, we don't create. And without him, who's going to put the ball in the net? You know what I mean? Like, who's actually going to do it? Like, the goal he scored was so clutch. Like, he points to... I think Reece James has the ball and he points to Malo Gusto because he can see that Gusto's in the space. Before Reece makes the pass, Palmer makes the run, and then the 1-2 just kind of happens, a little triangle. And yeah, it was great to see because it was a little reminder of what we've been missing in terms of like that on the field ingenuity. You know what I mean? You need minds, innit? You need geniuses on the pitch to kind of make things happen for you and make things tick. I see it in other teams and certain players. Some people don't agree, but I think those kind of players are very, very important to unlocking doors. So it's nice to have Palmer back. Unfortunately, it feels like this injury of his is not going away. There was a report that came out Friday night that basically said that like it was like a reissue of the injury. It was basically like Palmer is struggling. Palmer cannot continue to play for a lot. So he played 60 minutes. He wasn't in our Champions League squad in midweek, and he had played 60 minutes against Bournemouth the week prior. So we are managing his minutes and making sure that, it's tempered and urging his way back. Now, the only reason I have a little bit of confidence in that system is the fact that Reece James is playing football. Reece James played 90 minutes 3 times this week, guys. That is unheard of. That is unheard of. Do you know who else? Do you know who else played football? One of our better players over the last few weeks, Wesley Fofana, is a regular for Chelsea in the Premier League. He is starting games, he is completing games, and he's getting back to, you know, the good defender that we feel like he always had the potential to be. So, you know, in the way that Chelsea have been managing injuries, I can't fault what they've done in the last year. You know what I mean? They have done the right thing. They've stood by players and allowed them to wait. However, when it comes to on the pitch, guys, Chelsea were not good. I can speak well of Palmer. I can speak well of Malo Gusto. I can speak well of Wesley Fofana. But other than those 3 players, there weren't many good performances on the pitch on Saturday. We allowed Everton to look like a team that was even. It was a 50-50 game. It was a 50-50 game. The only thing that separated us from Everton is we took our chances when they came. So don't be fooled by the 3 p.m. Saturday into thinking Chelsea are back, because boy, that was not a good performance.
Interesting, because obviously I saw the match of the day stuff, and it was quite. They showed quite a bit of Chelsea, and I thought, okay, maybe Chelsea are cooking something here. And you know, unfortunately, there's only so much they can show. They got 5-10 minutes to show a 90-minute game. And you know, Everton are kind of one of those teams that I'm just like they blow hot and cold. But then David Moyes, whenever he's away from home against these big lot, never wants to come out. He just doesn't want to come outside.
Yeah, Moyes in his entire career has never won at Stamford Bridge.
Well, do you remember we did the stats the other day of his first win at? Was it his first win at Old Trafford? Yeah,
I was shocked. I was shocked by that one. I'm shocked by this. He's never won. And obviously, you know, when you hear that stat before a game, you're like, oh, obviously he gets his first win this week. you just know it's happening. But bro, like. I would have never.
And it's a 3-2 to Bournemouth free kick.
Get Man United out of here, man. Go in the bin, man.
I can't lie. So I've seen all 4 goals.
Peter. Let's discuss this. Evan Nielsen, yeah.
Yes,
Taverner,
man.
You see Taverner, yeah.
Yes,
he's just scored the free kick. He's just scored the free kick.
He's not of the required quality to make that pass. Where is my midfielder to stop that? Bro,
it's a great pass. It's a great pass.
Adrian is saying lamens. What's that mean, guys? Robin, talk to us.
He could have saved this free kick. If I'm very honest. Basically, the Everton players are blocking the view. They split. It comes to, but it's not far enough where it's like out of reach. So it does go bottom.
I'll repeat once again to you and your brother Ernest. Clean house. Clean.
But you're saying it to the wrong people, David.
Yeah, David, man, you love preaching to the converted.
Because people don't listen.
He needs it to be heard. He needs it to be heard by the masses, people. I said to you guys when they signed Lamens, he'll be United's second choice goalkeeper. They have 3 number 2s in their friggin' ranks. I know he's been obviously a lot better than the other 2, but let's have it right. We all know when United do just, you know, if they do climb up and whatever else, they're gonna need to go and get another goalkeeper. But let's see. Innit? Maybe it's not his fault.
He's been beaten at his near post.
Yeah, so that's what I said. It's not good. It's not a good look.
So, and it says Lamens has to get a touch.
It's nearest as well. It's a mad thing.
So
still.
This is once again, when I repeat that the first half, it was all Manchester United. Since minute 1 of the second half, we have not seen the ball. So
really,
we've not seen the ball.
I don't know how United fans do it, bruv. I can't do it.
I said I can't do it.
I can't, bro. You guys, have you not suffered enough, bro?
Yeah, nah, man. Because it's band for band, like every week.
It is, isn't it?
Wait,
it is.
Murad's saying, he's saying.
Oh no, he's predicting.
He's predicting. Casemiro.
Are you sure? You sure he's predicting?
No.
Well, Robin is ahead of me. So
Robin's always ahead.
Robin's
brother.
at Old Trafford.
Yeah, Robin is at wherever the
live
game
in the
is.
flesh.
Oh man, what's the app you man watch the football on your thing? Pause.
Huh? Hey. Let's not incriminate people.
I'm watching via Tekker's foot, bruv, on Twitter, mate.
So let's not get yourself.
We used to
Yeah,
have
let's
an app
just-
and it's gone. We used to do
let's
that,
not get
that's
yourself
gone now.
arrested, please. So
What? I'm being dead serious, bruv. On Twitter, man.
To be fair,
I'm just
Tekker's
watching
foot-
the
Yeah.
balls
it's not a
going.
stream. It's not a stream.
It's
they
not a
just post
stream.
clips. Yeah.
To be fair, yeah, if it's on X, bro, you're
Yeah,
free
it's not-
reign. It's free reign, bro.
After they copyright and take it down, I've already seen the goal, so I don't need.
You know them way there.
But let's get back on Chelsea just for a second.
Chelsea.
On a Chelsea. My name today is titled "Beginning of the End."
Hey, what one with Maresca, bruv?
Oh,
This is where we're going, David. This is where we're going. So before the Everton game, or was it after the Everton game, post-match press conference, Maresca comes out and says the last 48 hours. He's obviously talking about post the loss we lost in midweek. Who did we lose to? Atalanta. We lost to Atalanta. Horrible performance from us, and we lost that game. And Maresca came out and said, this has been like the least backing I've ever had since I've been at the club. And obviously that's off the back of losing against Leeds, then drawing away at Bournemouth 0-0, and then a defeat at Atalanta. So it just compiled bad result after bad result after bad result. And then when they clarified him, they said, well, you don't feel the support, you don't feel the backing. Is that from the fans? He specifically said, no, I'm not talking about the fans. But then he left it. So obviously that is a comment on how the board have treated him. Because I was even shocked when he said the last 48 hours. I was like, right, nobody's really been talking about Chelsea too tough. Like, what was he on about? But he's talking about the board, obviously, and the conversation he's having internally about why the results are not going his way. He obviously feels some sort of way about how, maybe the recruitment, maybe what was promised to him in terms of time and ability to build with this young squad. And he clearly feels like maybe he's being thrown under the bus a little bit. And the reason I say beginning of the end is because when a manager at Chelsea Football Club starts talking as though they are no longer one with the board, as though they are two different entities, the writing is normally on the wall. You go against the Chelsea board, whether it was either the Roman era or, the current era, there's only going to be one winner. There's only going to be one winner. And I think I just don't foresee Chelsea managing the storm of the next few games. We've got a few tough games, man. We've got Villa coming up. We've got Newcastle away this weekend. And then it just gets tougher in January. And, Chelsea's performance in the Champions League will be judged. Chelsea's performance in the league will be judged. And as good as I think Maresca is as a manager, I don't think his deficiencies are going to be minimized enough to carry him through a back and forth turmoil with the board. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I phrased that correctly.
No,
Basically, I think he's a good manager. I don't think he's that good to be talking about the board recklessly. Yeah.
that's interesting.
That's scary time. That's scary times.
Is this something that you would want to see him go, or where are you with it?
I think Maresca's a good coach, and I'm more disillusioned with the board's way of doing things than I am with his way of doing things. Don't get me wrong; he's frustrating. He gets things wrong. He's cost us points this season due to poor decision making. If I start to speak about that Champions League game in midweek, I'll blow a gasket. Why? He just does things that are weird. Esteban hasn't started the last 3 games for Chelsea. Why?
Yeah.
You're struggling to create chances. Why is your lightning quick attacker not being allowed to show what he can do in this period? It's frustrating. However, what's more frustrating to me is a club that sells a player like Madueke and replaces him with Jamie Gittins and Garnacho. What's more frustrating is a club that sells Nicholas Jackson and replaces him with Liam Delap. That is more frustrating to me than anything Maresca is doing.
But you want to see him gone, though, don't you? Jackson, for example, like you don't want him to be at the club.
Selling Jackson and selling Madueke is not a stick to beat anybody with. I can see why you would say those players aren't good enough. However, you should surely replace them with players that are undeniably good enough.
Do you think? Where are you?
He did a like-for-like sub in the transfer window.
Yeah.
Who does that? It's a like-for-like sub.
I love that. That's great.
You're bringing You're bringing the same thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's and I don't believe any of that is Maresca. I don't think Maresca's saying these things. I don't think Maresca's asking for these players. Yeah, so it's a long way, man. It's a long way. It's a long way back for him.
On a side note, halftime report with let's say half-term report for Madueke at Arsenal. Like, is he done better than you thought he would, or is he done the same? Right about what you think he was? Is he worse?
If you remember, I always liked Madueke at Chelsea. I was one of the. It was one of the ones. Who was it in the comments? Taha used to cook me in the comments. He's like, "Why do you like this winger, man? This guy's meaty. This guy's this and that." I always saw the talent and opportunity in him, and I think how Arsenal use him is probably the best way to get the best out of him. Back up for Saka. He can come and bang goals in the Champions League, and win you a game, and happy to sit on the bench in the next game. That's what you. That's depth. That's what you need.
That's what you need, isn't it?
And he's further along in his development than a player like Jamie Gittins. So, you know,
Kobe Mainoo is coming on. I don't know.
Oh, about bloody time!
I know.
Wow. Where's Taha and Abdi 6065? Where has Abdi disappeared to, guys? Let's get APP.
That's the mirror of Kobe Mainoo on.
How many minutes ago?
If you were Abdi, would you show your face?
The 60th minute. And he's getting the big applause like he did during midweek, during Wolves. After Amram said, these men are struggling. Yeah, absolute nonsense manager.
Wow. Let's move. Oh, we're basically done all the teams. I've just realised that we've done all the lot. We can get to elsewhere in the Prem. Unless you had something there, Robin. You seem like you were ready to say something.
No. It's elsewhere in the Prem because I was going to say we can talk about what happens.
We had questions because I was talking about Chelsea.
Cool. Yeah, go for it.
I mentioned Palmer. Adrian wants to know what we saying for England number 10. Rodgers, Palmer, Foden.
Oh, God.
Bellingham should.
That's a very interesting one, mate. Good luck.
Bellingham should be in there too.
That's Tuchel to figure that out, mate.
I think he plays Palmer.
Huh?
Number 10.
Yeah, I'd go Palmer.
That's the least likely scenario, bro. Cole Palmer is not playing for England.
I don't think it will be Foden, and I think Morgan Rogers. It depends what happens with Aston Villa for the rest of the season. We'll have to wait and see. But I think Palmer, in terms of the three, I think Palmer's the most gifted one of the three. No,
but I would agree with that.
Yeah. So
between him and Foden,
Tommy Tukes, I reckon Tommy Tukes will go with that. Will go that way.
No, but we have to look at what Thomas Tuchel's been doing. Thomas Tuchel has been playing Morgan Rogers in every game. Fair enough, Palmer's been injured, and Bellingham had an injury period as well. But the starting number 10 for England will be Jude Bellingham. I don't really understand how that could be a debate for anyone.
Wait, so who's playing behind him then?
Fine. I thought he's with Rice. Okay, fair enough.
Bro, he's been loving the Rice and Elliot Anderson. That's the two he's been going.
Of course
with.
he has. Yeah, of course he's been playing Anderson.
What,
He's been loving Rice.
4-2-3-1, yeah.
Yeah, and the 10 will be, guys. Bellingham is starting for England. Don't entertain the conversation.
No, you're right.
That makes you think Bellingham is not starting for England.
I forgot Anderson. I forgot Anderson.
I think there is a possibility that Palmer doesn't even make the plane.
No. You've gone over the line. Jamie Carragher, you had a case, and then you went over the line.
Okay. Think of it this way. Yeah. Bellingham nailed on starter. Morgan Rogers, you make a great point about Villa because Villa might not keep up their form, but Morgan Rogers has been his favourite player. Tuchel has started Morgan Rogers in all of those games. Yeah, he's loved him. Now, when you're picking this number 10 thing, he's going to want a player that can kind of drift to the left. So that is either going to be Foden or Eze or both. Eze has played a lot for England. Do you know who else is guaranteed to be on that plane? Two other Arsenal players guaranteed to be on that plane. Bukayo Saka and Noni Madueke. Those two are 1,000% on the plane. So given those attackers that I've just mentioned, all behind the striker, yeah. Not to mention Arashi that can play on the left as well.
Yeah,
Rashford. One of those players, guys.
And Rashford will be on the plane as well.
Someone is being left out. Someone is being left out. It might be Eze and Palmer.
Shall I tell you? No.
Money, bro.
Shall I tell you who's getting left out? No, you guys are looking in the wrong place. Thomas Tuchel, because Oscar said Rashi. Oscar brought in Rashi lastminute.com, and there's a reason for Rashi because he's a utility player. Do you know who's not going on that plane?
Yeah.
Ollie Watkins. Anthony.
Yeah,
Gordon.
but that's not news.
No, for the Ezes and Palmers to go. So, for example, I don't think Tuchel will take two strikers. I think he'll take Harry Kane and he'll take Rashford as support. Somebody that can come in and do that.
Because Rashford is starting.
Okay. My point is,
Three of those boys are going.
My argument is, when Kane goes down, if he goes down, Rashi will go in there. So Rashi could be on the left all happy days. But as soon as it's time to, if Kane has to have a break, I don't think there'll be any Watkins and I don't think there'll be any Anthony Gordon.
Okay, cool. That's what I was going to ask.
I can see Gordon. I can see Gordon get left behind, and that's because his performances have just been meaty.
If anything, Harvey Barnes is ahead of him.
Yeah. But guys, don't forget what happened that night against Netherlands. Don't forget Ollie Watkins, last minute
he's not taking him.
Winner.
He's not taking him.
Guys, Watkins was
Oscar,
definitely.
First of all, Watkins is smelling the joint right now.
He's back on the weekend. It's
probably his first goal, no? Second goal, maybe.
Yeah, guys, that takes one striker, boy.
And also
he's
guys,
going to take one.
Just as
someone
where Thomas Tuchel has managed my club, he will one of those the Fodens, the Ezes, the Palmers. Those I'm a techie baller. Bro. He will drop one of them in a heartbeat, bro. And personally, I think Palmer will get the axe.
Bro, Mason Mount will get a run in he plays 15 games.
Yeah, Mason Mount has a shout for some odd reason. I don't know why.
On that plane.
Let Mount stay fit. Let Mount be
games.
fit. April, May.
If I see my man on that plane, bro.
Yeah, boy.
I think he will be. If he stays, like Oscar said, if he stays fit, because I heard the shouts last week and I said, huh? And it was coming back from everyone. I said, why?
Tuchel and Mount is Guardiola and De Bruyne.
Mount.
He does.
Anyway.
Okay, let's get down to the other scores elsewhere in the Premier League. Burnley 2, Fulham 3. Sensational scenes for Fulham.
Can I just have? I got a couple comments on this game.
Go for it, man.
Leslie Okwuchukwu, he's turning into a bit of a player. I like what I'm seeing.
I thought you was a fan of him before, no?
Nah, because he was at Chelsea, innit? And I just didn't know anything about him, so he was just there.
I thought he was a fan.
But
Was he? Where else was he after Chelsea? After Chelsea, did he go?
I think he had a spell at Sunderland.
I don't think.
Southampton. Sorry. Okay, that's one thing. The second thing, Fulham's Illuminous kit, worst kit of the season. Got me.
Well, I brought this up when they played Brighton away in said same color. Second to worst because I'm standing by that Brentford kits. I'm standing by those Brentford kits. You look at talk about what you want. It's up there alongside Man City's one.
That's fair.
They were at Palace.
Third thing. Can we look into the sponsorships of Scott Parker? Like, why does he always wear a different type of jacket that's like not warm enough to be a jacket, but not cool enough to wear indoors? And they always have stripes on the sleeves. Have you guys noticed? Have you guys noticed what Scott Parker wears every week?
Oscar, since he was Fulham manager, I noticed that.
He just wears the same
gimmick.
He wears the same brand, but it's not a recognizable brand.
It's like stick to football and arm clothing, mate. That's what it smells of that sort of thing.
They tell you this episode is sponsored by Arm. You know what I mean? They tell you that.
And clothing.
But Scott Parker wears the same but different every week.
Parker's a championship manager, man. That's
fair. That's fair. I don't disagree.
Or David, do you not think he needs a gig? In fact, he managed Club Brugge and didn't make the Champions League. Bun that, man.
Yeah.
He had his chance.
You've answered your own question, mate.
Baraka has a shout, man. That Man City kit.
I literally mentioned it. I said the one that they were at Palace. Speaking of which, Crystal Palace 0, Manchester City 3. Erling Haaland with a double and Philip Foden with man like Shirky Nunes as well getting in with the assists. Man City, listen, Arsenal. Arsenal.
The shark is there.
Did anybody watch the game?
No, I saw like
highlights. They've hit the post twice.
I saw highlights, and in the highlights, it looked like Palace. They missed a couple chances.
hella chances.
Palace should have been 1 or maybe 2-0 up before City even scored.
Yeah.
And then I saw a lot of people saying on the internet, depend on how much you trust that, that City weren't that good in the game. They had moments where things worked out for them. And you know, like I said, in December, I don't care how you play, bro. Get 3 points. This is
it. You know, the thing I was just thinking, you know, 2 seasons ago, Arsenal were in a boxing match with Man City. Last season, we thought we were fighting Man City. We got ton up by Liverpool. We cannot come up to this season thinking it was just going to be Liverpool for this title, and we're not prepared for that fight again with Man City.
That's what I'm saying.
It can't be. What's happening at Old Trafford there?
How?
What's happening there,
bro? The play's come on. Buemo's in prime position. It's a tap-in, by the way. All he does is might be a potential handball there. Let's see what VAR says. But in Buemo, literally, he's next to the goal and he skies it to Rose, and you're just like, why?
Hey, Robin, I got a question. Has Amrin finally forsaken his principles?
Oh yeah,
because it started off as 3-4-3 and then we scored. So we scored at the 4-3-3 and then it went back to 3-4-3 after that, and that's why. So
did he consolidate with the Pope?
Probably, I don't know. But anyways, it's still 3-2.
Is he still?
So you lot still playing 3 at the back?
We're still playing 3 at the back because he's brought on Sesko, but he also took off Euro and put on Lisandro Martinez, which I don't need at this time. So
hey, just get rid of the man, bro.
Hey, what? Heaven's got 90 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, at the moment.
Yo.
That's
Frame man, deep end, boy.
Bro.
Where's Chido? Where's my boy Chido, man? Where's he at?
He's in the under-21s.
Oh,
but anyways.
Stinker. He's had a stinker.
It's got to go. He's got to go, blood.
AD's hilarious. Man City won 3-0. Nottingham Forest 3.
Where is AD? AD needs to come to court, man.
Can I visit? Oi, answer that to it. Oi, answer that.
AD, bro. I told you don't go to Spurs to progress your career, bro. Spurs are crap, bro.
Who's that
Free to Sean Dyche's Forest is something.
It's ridiculous.
Free to Sean Dyche, Robin.
the man of the goals he conceded, bro. Vicario
Did you see
again.
The goals, man? Did you see the goals?
Vicario again, bro.
And the thing is, they got packed, bro. Like, it's not even like the scoreline doesn't represent the game. They got whacked up, bro. Like,
they're not here. You know what? Tottenham have got no bottle. The funny thing is like he's got like Frank is now in the trenches, right? And he needs his helpers to get him out of this one. He can't look at any of his team.
Can't look at any of them.
Can't look at any of his team. You should have seen the response of the Tottenham conceding that first goal. I looked at Bentancur, who asked Vicario to send it fast, send it long, didn't listen, gave that hospital pass to Archie Gray,
the young youth, lad.
And then afterwards, when the goal went in, Romero didn't flinch. It was like he didn't care.
But they all went up to Archie, bruv, saying, don't keep your head up, bruv.
They just said this.
Yeah, it's not your fault. And you almost went and down the other end and equalized.
Who's Tottenham's number 2? Because that's who's getting in goal next week. Kinski. Antonin Kinski. Is that not the one from Luton?
Kinski was whack though. Wait, who did he make a mistake? I saw he made a mistake on his debut. Hey, Kinski, man.
I think Kinski was from Luton, you know.
Said Archie Gray looks like a boy. He looks like he should be starring in movies alongside Timothy Chalamet.
Bro,
that guy should not be playing in the midfield.
Packed him in again from the cross, and then Sangora, bruv, just tucked him in bed, bruv.
Guys, who's Kinski? Anton Kinski. I swear that's the Luton guy. Anton Kinski. Sorry. Kinski. I just need to, because I was going to say he's the one in goal next, but I don't know, blood. Can you risk it? Can man risk it for a chocolate biscuit? I'm not too sure, bruv. I'm not too sure you can do that.
My man from thing. What is it? It was after Tottenham's Champions League game. I think the club, the fans were thing. The away fans were wishing him well or something. He did a little. He was on his knees at the end of the game. I like, what's going on here, bro?
Not sure. Who's that?
What club did Kinski? The one you're talking about now?
It says he's Slavia Prague. So he was at Slavia Prague beforehand. I think he did a couple of loan spells elsewhere.
Guys, we're not giving 3 minutes of content to the Tottenham backup.
No, we're not. I'm just saying. I'm thinking he would start against Liverpool, but it can't be him.
They played them last week.
Okay.
And then the fans. Anyway.
And then the fans.
AD Tottenham are trash, bro.
And the thing is that next week they've got Liverpool next week, haven't they? Liverpool go to Tottenham Hotspur next Saturday.
Turn them over, man.
Oh my lord!
Vicaro's going to make another mistake pending, bro.
Yes, bang on.
That's why when you said you got Spurs, when Liverpool got Spurs, and I was like, I'm not worried about.
No, but guys, think about
Liverpool.
it.
I'm looking at an eyebrow.
Who's actually winning that game though? Real talk, because Liverpool are away at Spurs.
Liverpool are winning that game, bro.
I want to win that game, man.
Okay, let's move on. Let's go to the weird time derby. Sunderland 1, Newcastle United 0. I tell you what, a banging goal. A banging goal from
fantastic.
A fantastic
you know what?
The wrong end.
Prime number 9. I saw that. I said, wow.
I think it was so prime. I think he still thought it was the first half because that's what they were shooting in the first half. That was a sensational header. It was brilliant. It was a brilliant one straight after the final whistle. So yeah, shout out to Sunderland, man, getting the 3 points against Newcastle. Newcastle are a mess, though. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I expected higher from them this season. They are.
I can't lie. Why are they so bad?
Exactly, Oscar. I was watching this game. Like, why are you lot so whack? Alanga was stinking. Gordon stinking. The midfield. You know, where's the Tonali and the Bruno Guimaraes and
Bruno G.
Joe Linton.
Joe Linton was injured. I think they played Lewis Smiley in midfield.
Hey, does anyone know what number Lewis Smiley wears?
I know.
What number, Pete?
67. Get out of here with that nonsense. You know, yeah. Yeah. I mean,
oh my gosh.
AD makes a good point.
It is. That was a fantastic free kick. Bruno Fernandes, free.
Wow. What minute of the game is this?
We're on the 76th minute. That was a very, very good free kick.
Bruno Fernandes.
What you call it? Ever since Kobe Mainoo came on, we have been looking so much better. Surprise?
I can hear Ernest. I can hear him. I can hear him. Nah, and the thing is, yeah.
Newcastle so bad.
But the thing is, I didn't expect this. I mean, Sunderland are coming from the Championship, packing them in. Like,
are we at a point where you want to put the blame on Eddie Howe, or because before we were talking a lot about the transfer window and how he was shafted.
I don't believe Eddie Howe is to. But he needs to change it. That's the thing.
I can't lie. Yeah, he's playing with fire.
No, see, I wouldn't go that far. I just think he needs to change it, and I think
Mr. Hudson.
I think he just needs to. He needs to, knock the owner, whoever it is, needs to knock on his door, mate. You got to change this, mate. Yeah, we got to change whatever this is. We need to change it because Newcastle are having some. They not lose to West Ham as well. They've been having some smelly results.
But losing the derby, I believe they've not beaten Sunderland in the league, by the say, because they beat them in a cup competition.
Yeah.
They've not beaten them in 7 games. I believe that's
smelly, bro. Di Canio was doing a knee slide in front of the Sunderland and at St James's Park. Di Canio.
Yo, Pete, Ramsdale. First of all, Ramsdale needs to get back out of goal. He needs to go win that head.
Well, they all wanted him in.
Their form hasn't been that bad.
I don't know. They beat Burnley. They drew with Spurs. The draw against Spurs was a defeat, as far as I'm concerned. That was a horrendous situation.
They've got to go to Chelsea next, mate. So it's a bit.
They did beat.
And guys, breaking news. It is 4-3 Manchester United.
Wow.
And it's Cunha has scored.
See, good things happen when you play your academy players, bro. Don't you think? Don't you agree?
Hey, David.
Don't you
Again,
agree?
you're preaching to the wrong choir. The
Come on,
wrong.
Iraola, what can you do for me? Come
But
on,
yeah,
Iraola.
no, that was actually a very good. And again, Kobe Mainu. We started off with Luke Shaw with the throw, but Kobe Mainu has just been the one that's just dictating the play.
You see someone who's just very stubborn. Amrin, you see
Somewhat.
you, yeah. Men will get you the sack, you know.
I know, but this is who was telling me at the start of the season. I think it was Adrian. Adrian was saying that Man United fans will turn on Kobe Mainu. I said, "Are you crazy?" I said one of the things that Man United fans are many things. We are many things, and I agree with you. It's true.
David is always sending mail to the wrong address.
That's true, man.
What's Amrin's email address, bro? Where's his address? Let me send it to him.
Ruben.amarim@manunited.co.uk, something like that.
I'll send it there, bro.
But yeah, no, it is one of those ones where like, no, we love Mainu. If you watch the Wolves game, like the big ovation that he came on, we're just singing his name throughout.
We wouldn't. Wolves 4 blood, and we're sitting here struggling, man.
And it's just one of those ones where we love that kid. So the fact that the whole loan situation and his comments about Mainu saying struggling, you can just see what he's doing here. It's just like United ownership is just stupidity, and they give man too much grace. It is what it is.
Yo, what's that dust that Cunha was doing at the...
It's Brazilian.
and then Dallo has no rhythm at all, mate. Flipping heck.
Guys,
he's Portuguese.
Does anyone know what that word is?
I don't know, mate. We need to what?
Yeah, you just said, "Whoa, what's that word? What is that word? What is that word?"
I don't know.
I'm trying to fit words into it. I can't lie. I'm trying to fit words.
Is it a flag on the play, yeah? Flag on the play, yeah?
Yeah,
I don't know what it is. I can't lie. I don't know what it is. I'm trying to fit words into it.
Can I get a vowel?
Let me just quickly close up this one. Yeah, so Newcastle lost. The thing with the Newcastle of it was just the fact when they lose, David, you were saying that they were not on bad form, but when they lose bad. West Ham, they conceded 3. I think Brentford, they conceded 3. You know what I mean? And then obviously lost to Sunderland. You can't lose to Sunderland. Like, come on. West Ham 2, Aston Villa 3. This is a big one. Big win for Aston Villa.
West Ham, man.
Entertaining stuff, though.
I was there live in the flesh, bro. Like, after 29 seconds, you score, but you still go and lose this game, bro.
Even when Bowen made it 2-1, you thought, oh, hello.
Iraola is garbage, bro.
Yeah.
According to Twitter, Man United apparently playing 4-4-2.
That's why I asked you.
No, because when they brought Sesko on, I think they've changed it. And maybe so, yeah, there you go. The classic.
David,
The
anything
classic,
else on this West Ham Villa game? Anything on this?
Not much, man. I mean, Villa.
How were Villa? Were they looking good or were they?
They started off poor, man, bro. Yeah. They were bad. First half, mate. They were shocking.
Fairs.
And then they got back into it. Shout out to my guy Morgan, man.
Morgan said, "Nah, bun this."
Not today, boy.
He said, "Not today, bro."
And finally, you guys were all given the entertainment and the pleasure and the luxury of a Sky Sports 4:30 kickoff, which was Brentford 1, Leeds 1.
I didn't watch that, mate.
You better believe I turned off the TV after Sunderland. I went and watched Christmas movies with my wife. That was it. There was no way I was watching Brentford. Leeds
4:30, bro. You man are smoking budge blood.
No chance. Smoking budge blood. What was the goal of the week, guys?
Harry Wilson's midweek, man. Who did he score it against? Was it
Wilson again?
Was it? I swear. Or am I thinking of a wrong week?
The one. He scored a banger, didn't he, this weekend?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Or was it Burnley away?
Burnley away.
Yeah,
that was the 5:30 kickoff?
Yeah,
that was a random game as well. 5:30 kickoff. That was on TV as well for your eyes. That's probably a good one.
Breaking.
Oh, it is harder for me.
It is 4-4.
Man.
I can hear Martin Tyler. It's 4.
It's 4.
What is going on? What is going on that Old
Robin,
Trafford,
what's
man?
happened? What's happened?
What's
Old
happened,
Trafford,
Robin?
man? This
So
is
I need to look at the goal
blockbuster.
because so what happened here? So throwing the ball, we've lost the ball once again in the in half. There's absolutely no one in midfield. Let's see the pass here. He's onside. There's no doubt about that. Defender's falling asleep. Keeper could let's see at this angle.
You've made a 4-3 lead. You said his defenders are falling asleep at this crucial hour.
Yeah, Ahmad gave that ball away. Literally. So we cut in, but Ahmad literally gave it to the striker. It's now 4-4. So there you go.
2 steps forward, 2 steps back, innit?
Man, they can't catch a break. They can't catch a break.
It feels like 2009.
It does indeed. It does indeed.
Man, Adrian is laughing. This is crazy.
He must have seen a calamity. He must have seen a calamity for him to laugh at that. What was the goal of the week? Any of those goals, by the way, goal of the week?
I think
no.
I really
the free kick. Bruno's free kick was actually very good. But there's other. The game's not over.
No, it's true. Falling asleep.
Sangare scored an amazing goal.
Scored a banger. He was given the Red Sea though. I mean, my goodness, how much time did he have to have that? Great goal. No denying.
Morgan Rogers, how about it?
Yeah, that's another one. Yeah.
What about was it Fernandez? What's his name? The West Ham first goal. What's his name?
That was nice.
Fernandez.
That was how you score from there is quite intense.
Oh, keeper, do something for me, though, man.
Arsenal, I also really loved Foden's goal. I thought Foden's goal was great. But my vote is for Morgan Rogers, my guy.
My vote, if we're allowed to do this, my vote is Voltemada, if we're allowed.
Oh,
it's a burial. He buried Ramsdale, you know. Speaking of Ramsdale, guys, Ramsdale was climbed.
I mean, I can support it still.
I'm going.
But I think it breaks the rules. I can't lie.
Like, Robbie, you see all the goals like you lot have conceded, yeah?
Yeah.
Lemon's like no chance, bro. He's not even close, bro. You know when someone just get tucked in, bro. Flipping heck.
Let's vote. Voltemada. Oscar says Morgan Rogers. Robin, you say?
If we could do Voltemada, I can back it because that was a finish.
It's a glorious finish.
I'm not mad at it, guys.
Generous Dave. Let's go.
Yeah, if you lot, I'm going with my man Sangura, but still.
Okay, Voltemada gets the majority of the vote. There we go, John. Player of the week. Who is the player of the week?
I would love to give it to Callum Hudson-Odoi, but Spurs are so crap that like it weren't even like he played incredible.
Wait there. Has the tide changed? Because I remember Spurs getting pumped. Yeah, getting pump action from opposite teams. When Mandem tried to say, yeah, they still beat Spurs.
No, Pete, because we're gonna get to team of the week. So don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna say team of the week.
I'm talking about player of the week because specifically, if you watch Callum Hudson-Odoi's goals, they are not player of the week worthy goals. One of them was a cross shot that should have never ended up in the back of the net, and the other one was a tap in from 3 yards out. So that's what I'm saying.
I'm trying to think.
Oh, hold on. Adrian said Michaeli needs his flowers. He almost killed Dan Burn. Did you see that?
Mate.
Dan Bird.
Punctured lung and thing.
Yeah, no, he's out for 6 months, I believe.
6 months.
I think it's quite serious. It's like punching lung and broken ribs.
It's serious. Ribs, broken ribs.
There has to be a retrospective ban. There has to be a retrospective ban.
No, it's serious. Yeah,
it has to be a retrospective ban. If that's what we're doing. Because even when I watched the challenge, I said, hang on a minute, it's not 2009, as someone mentioned earlier. It's not 09 where they can play this derby and tackle. Because that's the good thing about that game is that it was really old school. I loved the fact that it felt like 05. It was really, really old school. But my goodness.
Because the ball wasn't on the ground.
Basically. That ball did not see the grass once, boy.
Shocking.
That was the
proper derby tackle.
The pitch was awful as well. It's the fact that he argued that, well, how could he be getting a yellow card for that? I looked at him, I said, that's a red card, mate. You should be off the field.
You were late.
And you were late. Dan Burn won the ball. You know what I mean? Like, Dan Burn must be thinking, come on, ref, you're having a frigging laugh. Yeah, no chance. Michele can hold that because somebody else put the left back. The left back had a stinker. They put the left back in team of the week, and I was like, hang on a minute, no. This guy literally sived down Bruno Guimaraes when he was facing the Sunderland fans. It was nowhere near danger in terms of like goal scoring opportunity. He had a stinker. Quickly, guys, player of the week. Haaland scored twice.
I was going to say Haaland. Yeah,
You're
I was going to say
muted.
Haaland.
You got Ekitike.
Morgan Rogers, man. Morgan Rogers. It can't be Haaland. It's a penalty.
Ekitike?
He's had a good week overall, so yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm going Morgan, man. Morganic.
He got the double, didn't he? And did he get an assist, or was it somebody else?
Yeah, you can go. I don't mind.
No, man for Parnas anyway. I'm gonna go. Yeah, let's go. Morgan Rogers. Okay, I'll go Morgan Rogers.
We can go Rogers.
All right, Rogers is the player of the week. Team of the week.
Nottingham Forest.
How can it be Nottingham
Nottingham
Forest?
Forest.
How can it be
Because
Nottingham
they
Forest?
won.
Wow.
How can it be Nottingham Forest? I keep telling you, like every single time Tottenham get brought up in this occasion. And where's Tottenham in the league?
Remember, Pete, a 3-0 win can get team of the week any week.
Did Arsenal get team of the week when they beat Tottenham?
Hey, Robbie, what's happened?
Can I ask?
I'm just saying 8 minutes at a time. It's 8 minutes at a time. That's all.
8. Oh, that's United.
8.
That's Fergie time. In the Louvre. That is I mean, Tottenham Hotspur. Forest are 4 points behind Tottenham. Yeah, okay. If you man don't want to give us Tottenham, all right, go for it, man.
It's not giving it to Tottenham. It's giving it to Nottingham Forest.
I meant to Forest. Bro, Tottenham get pumped, bro. They get pumped every other week, and we're there. We're still giving teams flowers for beating Tottenham. It's freaking annoying.
Man, I say it's Sunderland because they gave Newcastle a slapping.
They did give them a slap. I can't lie. They gave them a slap.
And it said there's 8 goals at Old Trafford. 8.
Loads of horse.
not like a 7-1, 6-2. Do you know what I mean? 5-3, maybe.
Gosh.
4.
Hey.
I've got to see this game back for sure.
Yeah,
Robin, who's the team of the week? I mean, Bournemouth are making good work of it.
It's Nottingham Forest.
David?
I've all said Nottingham Forest, cuz.
Yeah, I haven't, but cool. Nottingham Forest is the team of the week. Who's not that guy this week? I'm not a hater.
I've got a couple, mate. So
yeah,
first
David's
of all,
got it
yeah,
covered.
let's start at Ali Pali, innit, yeah? At the darts, innit, yeah? The World Championships are going on, yeah?
Yeah.
So a brother's lost. A brother's lost, yeah? I don't know the guy's name. He's lost, I don't know, he's lost to a young kid. It might be a kid, yeah. I don't know the full story. But he's lost, yeah? Now, you see how the pyrotechnics come up to celebrate the guy's victory?
Yeah.
My man has decided to put his hand over the thing, yeah, to stop it. He's put his hand over the pyrotechnic and squished it down, yeah, so it's not coming up. Next minute, he's gonna punch the table like where the water sits, where they pick up their glass of water, yeah. Bam, he's so angry and he's burnt his hand. Even the refs come up to him, yo, you all right, mate? Menzies, bruv. I think his name is Menzies, bruv. You're not that guy, bro.
Menzies. Okay,
He's out. I think he's gone out, yeah, but you've taken it too far. Too now. Let me go to my mate. Hey, Robin, what's going on, bruv?
He's brought on Dorgu and Xerxes.
Oh,
yeah, there we go.
And he's taken off.
You guys still making subs.
Hey, by the way, 5 subs is a farce. I just want to say that, by the way.
Yeah, it's crap. I don't like
5
it.
subs is an absolute farce. I'm there flipping through pages. You know, there's a team in the Premier League every single year where you look at this squad and you say, who are these blokes? I found that out on Saturday night with Wolverhampton Wanderers. Guys, they've got names in that team. And I said,
Guys, there's so many Premier League footballers I couldn't pick out of a lineup. Playing for big clubs, you know.
Guys, yeah, go type in, yeah. Go type in Cameron Menzies. He's from Scotland. Man, mash up his hands, bro, trying to thing and punch out the
Cameron Menzies, yeah?
Yeah, he's Scottish dart player.
Yeah, I watched it earlier, man.
Mash up his hand, bro, because he lost. But anyway, my main not that guy, yeah. So the GOAT of all time,
Jeez, he's blown his hand off.
bro.
Good grief.
What an idiot.
Boy, this is outrageous. This is actually
So-
How's he gonna practice?
He's done. He's at the
He's-
tournament, bruv.
he's cooked.
I know, but like there's other tournaments. You gotta get back in the game.
Ah, mate. Yeah, he's a clown. All right, guys. Some consider him a GOAT, yeah, the GOAT of all time, yeah, greatest of all time, yeah. He's just won the MLS Cup in America, innit? You don't know who I'm talking about?
He's just won the
Yeah.
MLS Cup. Oh,
Yeah.
I hope it's who I think it is.
Yeah, he just won
I
the
know
MLS
that big guy.
with Inter Miami, yeah.
Oh,
So he's decided to take a trip overseas.
I remember this story. I know this story.
He's gone over to the land of the cricket. He's gone to India. They've put on an event. They've put on an event, yeah. Where did he go first? I don't know which city he went first, yeah. I think he's doing a tour. I think one of them is Mumbai and South. There's another one. There's 3 cities he went to. People have paid tickets to come and see Lionel Messi, bro, yeah.
they've paid.
So he's coming to the stadium, blah, blah, blah. The stadium is packed. Yeah. Everyone's come to see him. Guess what these organizers decide to do, yeah? They've decided to surround him, entourage. Everyone's trying to come take pictures. So with Messi, with security, there's security, and then there's politicians and dignitaries all surrounding Messi. No one can see him now. Yeah. Bruv, the Indian fans, yeah, have all started wahala, bro. Ripping up seats and everything, yeah. Bruv, they had to usher Messi out of here, blood, yeah. I don't know who the organizers were, but mate, people were not happy. You're not that guy, bruv. Whoever that is, sort it out.
Nah, I saw it out.
Man,
Man.
them paid £200, blood, to come see Messi, and they couldn't see Messi.
Oh my gosh, I thought that was 5-4 Bournemouth. That was a fantastic save.
Mate.
That was a fantastic save.
Oh,
That was a
Robin,
fantastic save.
I need you to give it to me, man. I need you to give it to me.
Hey yo,
We can.
Yo,
Yeah, Peter,
yeah,
relax.
We can-
Hey, Ernest, bruv,
Ref.
we need your cards, man.
Listen, let's have it right. Yeah,
That's
Ernest has,
insane.
Play.
Ernest has this comment up. Yeah, we need to bring Amarin to the stage quickly because he's at home to Bournemouth. He's got 3 centre backs.
Bournemouth have one last free kick. So let's see. It's an
Bro,
indirect one.
They've got 3 centre halves at home and they've conceded 4.
Yeah.
Nah, there's a lot to discuss.
Oh, Fever can get this as well. Fever, yeah. See Infantino, bro. Mate.
That was all the biggest bent fast that there is. What about those guys in Australia, man?
Yeah,
That's
that-
serious.
crazy.
Yeah.
There's 2
Wait,
Jabrons.
what?
Have you not seen what happened in
Yeah, you don't see what
Bondi
happened
Beach?
in Bondi Beach.
As in, you're giving it to the terrorists.
Yeah,
Okay, fair.
yeah. Obviously, to the yeah. It's just I don't know, man. The fact was it a father and son that were terrorists that they
Yeah,
want to
apparently,
move
yeah.
together in thingy, and then they
Actually,
shot him
shout out
down.
my man.
Shot
Shout
him
out my
down.
man who thing, bruv.
Who tackled him?
Who
Who tackled one of the
Yeah.
shooters?
Yeah, and then yeah,
Unfortunately, he got shot, by the way.
didn't somebody kill their parents? No,
Yeah, I think one of the
one of the shooters killed their parent or something like that.
who?
It's just I don't know if it was like what who killed the parent?
I
Rob
don't know.
something. It was like Rob something. I can't remember the name now.
That's the director. That's another story.
Oh, it's a separate what?
Yeah, it's a separate story. Yeah, so
Where?
a famous director in America got killed
In
by
America.
him and his wife got killed by their son, who was
Yeah, what's going on there, man?
a drug addict. So, actually, I know who I can give it to. Another one. The president of the United States is not a real. He's
I
not.
can't lie.
POTUS?
Even the stuff he said this week is actually outrageous. Like,
What's he
it's
said?
actually
What's he been
beyond-
saying?
It's beyond being funny. Like it's straight
Bro,
up.
you see the story we've just talked about?
Yeah.
The one, the son killing his dad
Yeah.
and miss. Bro, man said some madness. It's so inappropriate. Like, it's just crazy. Like, you know how he goes off in his rants and starts.
Yeah.
Bro, this and the guy, the dead guy and the wife, bro. I forgot what he said. Yeah, launches an attack on him, saying, reportedly due to anger, he caused others through his massive, unyielding, and incurable affliction with a mind-crippling disease known as Trump derangement syndrome. I'm like, bro, what is wrong with this guy?
He's getting worse because obviously what he said. I don't know if you saw what he said about Somalia.
That was so close.
What did he say about Somalia?
Bro, he was talking about immigration, and he was saying like, bro, that country is a ish hole country. Like, we don't want anyone from those crap countries coming into America. We need more good people coming in. I was like, wow, like 4K. Like 4K. I mean, and we know it's Trump, innit? So, it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy how the president of the United States is able to get away with
it. And it's full time at Old Trafford. 4-4.
4-4. We've not seen this since Everton. Wow.
Also,
get him out, man. Get him out. It's stupid. 3 centre backs have conceded 4.
This should be good. Say again.
3 centre backs have conceded 4.
Yeah, that's crazy. No, that is. I find that mad. That's what I find astonishing at home as well. 3 centre backs at home is the first thing. The second thing is 3 centre backs at home conceding 4. And Bournemouth have not been good this season. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not even like peak Bournemouth yet. Man, that wraps up, I guess, those not that guys. Robin, your final thoughts on this Man United game before we get on to the next week's fixtures?
Ruben Amorim is a disgrace of a football manager and needs to go.
Wow. If that statement doesn't say it for enough for you guys, I don't know what will.
That's disgusting, man. It's disgusting.
What will. Let's quickly talk about next week's fixtures. We have got 12:30, guys. If you're not entertained, they've brought it back. But I don't think this game's on TV.
Shut up. Are you being serious?
It's not showing a TV thing. You know, on the Premier League app, it gives you, Sky Sports, TNT. It doesn't show it.
I'll punch someone up. What do you mean?
It should be on TV, but I don't see it. And mind you,
Newcastle should be on TNT, bro.
Yeah, it should be.
It doesn't say it on the Premier League app.
Right. But also, if you've been watching TNT, you know how they like to promote a fixture that they're televising. I have not seen one Newcastle Chelsea promotion. I'll just say that.
Do not tell me Newcastle Chelsea is not televised. Do not tell me that.
Let's have a Googles. Newcastle Chelsea. Is Newcastle versus Chelsea on TV?
I don't think so, I don't think it's part of their package, mate.
So they're just at 12:30.
So why are we playing at 12:30 then?
I don't think it's part.
Oh my God. Newcastle United snubbed for FA Cup coverage.
Yeah.
Is that what they're saying?
And this is saying it's on TNT. So...
Okay, let's go. TNT's Premier League app needs to sort its life out then.
What's happening?
TV guide.
Because I'm going to lose it. What do you mean we're not on TV?
I'm typing in TNT Sports on Saturday, yeah? For Saturday.
I'm looking for it as well.
Let's see what it shows. Saturday.
Yeah, it's according to Newcastle's website, it says it will be on TNT.
Okay. According to TNT's website.
Yeah, it's there. It's there.
You know what it is? Yeah, I saw 12 and nothing. Yeah, but you have to scroll down to the bottom because obviously it's a AM time. You have to scroll all the way.
And they said he saw the advert. So why is the Premier League app bugging then?
Yeah, it's on TV.
Cool. I was like, it's on TNT.
I'm gonna lose it. How? Imagine playing at 12:30. You're not on TV.
That's a new low. It's a new low. Okay, so just for clarification, Newcastle are at home to Chelsea.
That's a draw. Got draw written all over it.
Really?
Yeah. Newcastle poor form. Chelsea poor form. They cancel each other out. They're physical. We're tired. Yeah, man.
The thing is, you got no striker. That's the problem with Chelsea.
We got no fans. Yeah, but we will have Caicedo back and obviously.
I think you'll win. I think you'll beat them. I think you'll win.
It was sitting there.
Okay, Bournemouth at 3:00 at home to Burnley. Okay, Brighton at home to Sunderland, 3:00. Man City, West Ham, 3:00. Wolves, Brentford, 3:00. 5:30. You're treated to Tottenham Hotspur against Liverpool. 8:00 again. The Arsenal at 8:00.
Why are there two games at 8:00, bruv?
Away at Everton, with also Leeds and Palace at 8:00. There's only one game on Sunday, guys, and that is Aston Villa, Manchester United. That's weird. 4:30, Villa, Man United. It'll be blockbuster, though. It'll be blockbuster. Unai Emery against Man United. Let's see what happens there. And then Monday Night Football, when we're back on the pod next week, it is Fulham at home to Nottingham Forest.
No, thank God we're not on TV.
Well, you are on Sunday.
Yeah, but Sunday. I don't. Yeah.
It's just not on the show. Yeah. Yeah, guys, that wraps up this week's Top 4 podcast. You lot are sensational.
You are.
Honestly, it's a joy having you guys on. It's a joy having you guys. It's a joy having the listeners on as well. But we'll be back next week, next Monday, 8:00, the last Monday before Christmas. Make sure you get your presents sorted out, people. All right. Until next time, we are out. Peace.
And the stream, Dave.